राघवेंद्र, what are you hearing from योगी कैंप? अभी के एग्जैक्ट आंकड़े क्या हैं? मिनट टू मिनट अपडेट्स क्या है? 9 सीटों में 9 में आगे थी एनडीए। 20 मिनट पहले तक लेटेस्ट खबर क्या है? व्हाट्स योर लेटेस्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन?
बिल्कुल देखिए, लेटेस्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन ये है कि अभी आंकड़ों में कुछ परिवर्तन हुआ है। समाजवादी पार्टी 3 जगहों पे बढ़त बना चुकी है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी 6 जगहों पे बढ़त बनाई है। कुछ देर पहले के आंकड़े ये थे कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने सभी 9 सीटों पर बढ़त बना ली थी और यूपी में एक अलग सा एक माहौल बन गया था कि आखिर 9 पे 9 बीजेपी ने जो कहा वो करके दिखाने की ओर आगे बढ़ रही है। लेकिन अभी जस्ट कुछ परिवर्तन दिख रहा है, चाहे वह सीसामऊ की बात हो, चाहे करहल की बात हो, चाहे यहाँ तक जो प्रयागराज की जो फूलपुर की सीट है, वहां जो बीजेपी के सांसद थे प्रवीण पटेल, वह सांसद बने, सीट खाली थी। वहां पर जो मुस्तफा सिद्दीकी हैं, जो सपा के जो विधायक जो बीएसपी से आए थे, सपा में एंट्री किए थे और आज वह आगे चल रहे हैं। अभी तो 3 सीटों पर कहीं न कहीं समाजवादी पार्टी बढ़त बनाई हुई है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी 6 सीटों पर बढ़त बनाई हुई है। लेकिन ये अभी आंकड़े बदलेंगे, जरूर इनमें परिवर्तन होगा और आगे कुछ जैसा भी जो लेटेस्ट रहेगा वह आप तक, दर्शकों तक जाता रहेगा। लेकिन इस समय रुझानों में अगर देखा जाए तो 6 और 3 का मामला चल रहा है।
ओके, विल गेट द समाजवादी पार्टी रिस्पॉन्स। समाजवादी पार्टी ने थोड़ी देर पहले एक ट्वीट की है और उन्होंने कहा है कि चुनाव आयोग बताए कि काफी देर से चुनावी मतगणना का डेटा वेबसाइट पर अपलोड क्यों नहीं किया जा रहा है। क्या बीजेपी सत्ता के इशारे पर अपना
सही आरोप लग रहा है उनके?
अभी तक तो देखिए, ये आरोप, इसका कोई मतलब नहीं है। क्या आप जो लोग अपलोड कर रहे हैं उनके सर पर आप पिस्तौल डालकर नंबर बदल तो नहीं पाएंगे। तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि ये सब चीजें की जा रही है। यू कांट।
पार्टी आगे होगी तभी ये उन्होंने लिखा है और इसी कारण लिखा है। इसमें कोई गलत बात नहीं है। एक सवाल पूछना कोई गलत नहीं है। सवाल पूछ रहे क्या गलत है इसमें? अगर ग्रास रूट में उनके बॉक्सेस ज्यादा खुल रहे हैं, वोट अगर आउट हो गया तो वो दिखना चाहिए।
Mahayuti nearing the 200 mark almost. Arnab, 178 leads now. 178 leads for Mahayuti. MVA leading with 53. BJP has crossed the 100 mark, leading in 102 seats right now. 102 BJP, Shiv Sena, Shinde 47, NCP 25. Total 178 leads that are coming in from Pratikshat right now. 178-53.
Yeah. And in fact, Niranjan, the election commission data on Jharkhand also has started reflecting the trend of Pratikshat, which is that the BJP is
Samajwadi Party
7,
people
the JMM on 5, the INC on 5, RJD on 3 and AJSU on 3. Okay, Niranjan.
Okay, Krishna Hegde, your latest numbers are sensational. And I would like to share this number with you. Big smile on Krishna Hegde's face because it is possible that it is possible Krishna Hegde, that you may cross 55 seats, which is a huge development because you have complete then monopoly takeover of the Shiv Sena, and Uddhav is only in 13 seats, may go down to 10. Can I get your comment on this? Viewers, one of the big trends right now is that it's not 50-50, it is not 60-40, it is 80-20 in favor of Eknath Shinde versus Uddhav Thackeray. Please. Yes, please.
Arnab, we have always believed in Bala Saheb's ideology and we have followed it to the hilt. We have believed in Hindutva, we have believed in working for the people. And whereas Uddhavji has shifted, he has started believing in what the Congress believe, appeasement of the minorities. And I think that has cost him very, very dear. It had cost the Congress also extremely badly earlier, this appeasement of minority politics. And Uddhavji has also fallen into a trap with the Congress. And therefore, if you see what has happened is, they have lost all the Hindu votes. All the Hindu votes have been consolidated for the Bharatiya Janata Party and Shiv Sena led by Shinde Saab, and Uddhavji is left with the little Muslim votes which he says with the Congress Party, and therefore it's a big debacle.
Can he change his track right now because Uddhav has projected himself as a Muslim leader? Can he be the Muslim face in Maharashtra because his projection has been as the Muslim-backed ulema leader? Can he take over the Congress? What will be his strategy now?
That is also not possible now because the Muslim vote is divided into Sharad Pawar and MIM and Samajwadi and Congress and Uddhav Thackeray, and therefore there is no Muslim leader. It is whatever is left is the Hindus, and the Hindus are voting en masse now for the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Shiv Sena.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very sensational development I want to share with you right now, Niranjan, and everyone on.
Yes.
In a dangerous trend in Indian journalism, a particular news channel declared all the results at 8:50 a.m. and they said that almost the Congress party has won the election in Maharashtra. Now, viewers, between 8:50 a.m. when they said the Congress has won Maharashtra and 9:47 a.m. they have brought the Congress numbers down by 35 to 40 seats.
40 seats.
And taken the BJP numbers up by 50 seats. Viewers, this is madness and unethical journalism of a level we have never seen before. And we are really at the crossroads of journalism. The Election Commission should take note of these people and take action against these channels. Right now, the good news, big smile you see on the face of Krishna Hegde because his party is at 48 seats already. बहुत बड़ा खबर है. This is very big, Savio. 48 seats. 105. The breaking news right now is that the BJP is crossing its 2014 number. 105 seats out of 248 already with BJP. BJP could end up around 115, 120 in the best ever performance while Uddhav gets completely wiped out. Savio's coming in with a quick comment. Savio.
BJP is going to cross about 120 seats is what I look at from the trends and also from the information we have on the ground. What is important to understand, like I said earlier, people at a ground level are voting for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They do not want this divisive politics that the Congress and the opposition have been bringing to the table. All they are interested in coming together is to see India progress. They don't want divisions on the basis of caste. They don't want divisions on the basis of fear. They just want to progress.
Please ask this question to people in Manipur.
I've been to Manipur.
You can't really
I have
just
been
here
to Manipur.
Again, Manipur.
Make some
I have
substantial statements like this.
I have been to Manipur. You have no idea what the
don't know
problem
the
in
facts,
Manipur.
please don't speak
You
about
have
it.
no
Let's
idea what the
really
problem
put
in
things in
Manipur.
perspective.
No, you want to
Perspective.
create a psychosis.
Jharkhand-
You want to
Jharkhand
create a
JMM is
psychosis
losing
that Manipur
and
is
BJP
about
is losing.
religion.
That's the
Manipur
news.
is not
That's the
about
news.
religion.
And right
Manipur
now,
is about
Manipur is not about religion. Manipur is about misgovernance by BJP, both at national level and state level. You have killed so many Christians, and you want to really sit across and not
have fallen flat.
I have big breaking news update. Prithviraj Chavan also trailing.
Prithviraj
Chavan trailing from Karat South.
Malad West, Congress Party's Aslam Sheikh, who was a controversial minister, guardian minister or something, in one of the Sushant Singh Rajput investigations, we remember his name had come up. Remember, Krishna? Yes. He is also trailing. Arif Khan of the Congress Party is trailing in Chandivali. Dharavi, Congress Party is Arif Khan is leading. Aslam Sheikh is leading. In Kurla, Shiv Sena's Mangesh Kodalkar is leading. But importantly, Swara Bhaskar's husband, NCP Sharad Pawar's Fahad Ahmed, is leading in Anushakti Nagar against, I think, this Nawab Malik's daughter. So Nawab Malik's daughter
Is trailing.
Is trailing.
Nawab Malik himself is trailing.
Nawab Malik himself is trailing. So you know the leads wherever the lesser Muslim voter has come out, the Congress Party is losing, and so MBA is leading only in 5 of the 12 Muslim-dominated seats. This is very important statistic. Even in Muslim-dominated seats, MBA is losing. Krishna Hegde. Even in Muslim-dominated seats, MBA is leading only in 5 out of 12, which means Muslim voters also not gone with MBA. It's not gone with the MBA. Impossible.
And they have taken.
One minute. Yes, Krishna. Coming to you, Krishna.
They have made a great,
Reporters on the ground.
Sajjad Nomani made a grave statement where he accused the Muslims of supporting the Bharatiya Janata
Reporters
Party
on
in
the
the
ground.
Lok
More
Sabha
windows.
election and said कि मुसलमानों ने जिन्होंने भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को लोकसभा में मदद किया उनका हुक्का पानी बंद कर दो. And I know a lot of Muslims, and they have taken great offense, and they said, who is this guy to preach us and to stop our hookah pani? And I think this has also gone down very badly.
Muslim votes belong to Muslim can vote to BJP, Shiv Sena.
No. And therefore, I don't think they want to go that side.
I know Sajjad Numani.
ये हिंदू मुस्लिम वाला चुनाव है ही नहीं.
Sajjad Numani, I know him very personally.
Muslim
vote belongs to Muslims. Whoever they want to vote, that is their personal choice.
Whether it is the OSC brothers, all has crashed.
Never issue fatwas.
Everything.
I mean, OSC
of
brothers,
polarizing
I know
the
who
Muslim
they are
vote
batting
has
with
crashed.
and who they are batting for.
No, you know everything, but it doesn't work on the field the same way.
In the meantime, my
work on the
research
field the
team
same
informs me that the Laddu channel has changed 35 seats in 2.5 minutes. No, they have changed 35. They have changed 35 leads in 2.5 minutes. All you have to do in the Laddu channel, you have to go to a computer and say, inko 20 girao, inko 40 badhao. The fraud on Indian journalism by the Laddu channel must be investigated by everyone, maybe including CBI, Enforcement Directorate, Income Tax, everybody, and of course by the Election Commission. Laddu channel. I'm not mentioning any channel. I'm just calling it the Laddu channel. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, joined by Shazia Elmi this morning on a very good morning for the NDA. And Shazia, the latest update on your screen right now, the BJP at a sensational 111 seats out of 254, heading towards the 125 mark, and the Mahayuti at about a total of
60.
No, total
199 seats.
199. This is incredible. You know Mumbai well, Shazia.
These are very exciting results, and I think this will carry on the way it is. The gap will only widen, and I think this is fairly decisive. People of Maharashtra, voters of Maharashtra have spoken, and this is decisive in so many ways and in so many levels. If you see now, finally we know that which is the true Shiv Sena, which is the true and real, NCP. So there are many shocks, many lessons to be learned by many people. But actually, this is a vote for an average BJP voter, a Shiv Sena voter, and a true NCP voter.
Backstab your leader. Backstab your leader and
let her speak.
That should become true Shiv Sena. All the backstabbers are becoming.
Don't heckle me,
Tanveer,
please.
calm down. No,
Tanveer, calm down.
You've had a long run
Shazia,
I think finally
I thought
we
you're
know
an
who the true
intelligent
leaders are,
journalist, and
who the
today
true
you're just
representatives are,
speaking. You're
and
not
who
making.
people believe
You
are the
can
true
see backstabbers are getting
more than
big
that, I
number.
think
That's
the same old
exactly.
cliched Rajniti will
How
not
can
work
he
now.
be?
You know, I have
Bala Sahab Thackeray ka
Just
beta.
won't work.
How can he
Yes,
not be?
Raja,
Okay, I'll come on air, take them off. They're not going to listen. Take them off the screen. Take them off the screen.
Jaidev Thackeray is with Shindeji. Balasaheb Thackeray is not having only
Okay,
one son.
okay.
He has one more son. Jaidev Thackeray is with Shinde Group.
Correct. And it's not about
Exactly. Uddhav Thackeray, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray keeps saying, Maza Baba Chorla, Maza Baba Chorla. Boss, he has one more son. He doesn't say that.
Uddhav Thackeray पूरा election सिर्फ आदित्य ठाकरे
शाजिया इल्मी की जबान बंद हो गई क्योंकि उनको नहीं मालूम है उनको अगर सच नहीं बदले नहीं उतना बदले नहीं है 1 minute
I don't want everyone to speak together. Savio, Rao, let's keep it organized, please. Thank you. I'd like Shazia, one at a time, Shazia.
The legacy issues, okay.
Come to me,
so
yeah.
these are old
Put the
parties and
numbers
their
on both
legacy
sides and
issues.
put me in the middle.
So these votes for the current Shiv Sena and NCP have defined and decided the true legacy. So Virasat is defined not by the party or the family, but by the voters.
Let her speak, please.
Voters have decided the Virasat and legacy issues, and finally Shiv Sena belongs to the Shiv Senics, and where NCP goes, it belongs to the NCP workers and the Karyakartas.
I think
BJP is leading fantastically, and we expected this. So definitely there is a storm of victory there. Nothing to be ecstatic about because this was expected. But there are a lot of lessons to be learned by everybody. Yes, there is a saffron surge in every way possible, and this is going to be a hat trick again for BJP. Some things to be learned here. Yes, somebody mentioned Mr. Sajjad Numani, and I think there has to be a rethink on those issues of vote jihad. And finally, I think people should vote for what's good for them and not what is being touted as votes for a particular community or the other. So I think this is a very important and a very decisive, trend.
Are you going to stand with
it will lead to victory.
In this latest tally, just check it out.
Exactly who the real leaders of-
Just 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm not. This is not a time for debate. This is not a time for debate. It's a time to study the numbers in a very cool and calibrated manner. We need to look at the result right now. Yes. We've seen two numbers on the tally suddenly appear. You can check it out on your tally on the dashboard out here,
yes,
Niranjan. But we are seeing 54 in one and 53 in another against the Shiv Sena. Okay, one of them has disappeared, so it's clean right now.
It's updating.
The number is 271. We are heading towards the final number of 288 seats, ladies and gentlemen, and completely as per our early trends and predictions. We are seeing 112 seats and one lead for the AIMIM, 112 seats for the BJP, 54 for the Shiv Sena. So the interesting combination here is BJP and Shiv Sena with nobody else anywhere close to forming the government.
Yes.
My sense is that though Ajit Pawar will have 33 seats, the BJP can literally choose which Pawar to go with, and the BJP does not need to go with either Pawar. So I am talking about the power play, and my sense is BJP will form the government without Ajit Pawar this time because they don't need to share power. They will leave the option for Ajit Pawar, but Ajit Pawar has no negotiating room. Literally, also at the same time, the irony will be that even Eknath Shinde does not have much negotiating room, Ratan Sharda, despite coming out very strong. Eknath Shinde getting 54 seats, but when the BJP gets 112 and the halfway mark is 140, you're 30 seats less. How much negotiating room does Eknath Shinde have?
Between BJP and Shiv Sena, it's not negotiation. If you remember,
it's understanding.
When Shinde was made the chief minister, it was understanding, not the power of the.
So
seat.
it's similarly. In 5 years, things have come back to normal for BJP. Just that Uddhav has been replaced.
The way BJP has come out very strongly and the entire alliance has come so strongly, I believe that BJP should be the chief minister because they have proven
BJP
in the election.
Should be chief minister. I get Krishna Hegde's response to that.
And
Krishna, it's a fair play.
Party, but it's gone very strong. I think the results are wonderful. Even look at the way Ajit Pawar is scoring above Sharad Pawar, Shiv Sena is scoring over UBT. It shows it's a complete Mahayuti win. It's BJP win. And if at all, now Ajit Pawar will not play mischief. I don't think they'll throw him away. He'll be there, but he will not play any mischief. He'll settle down with this alliance. And now Sharad Pawar has to think what to do with his flock.
I think I want Krishna Hegde before I go.
Congress has become irrelevant.
Before I go up to Krishna Hegde, where is Sharad Pawar? Akil is at Silver Oak. Akil is at Silver Oak, which is Sharad Pawar's residence.
Bravado of Congress of
from inside Akil. Akil, any information from inside? Just coming to you, Krishna Hegde. Akil, what's the information on Sharad Pawar?
Dhoni na, Dhoni maar khale. Only Sharad Pawar saved them.
Well, now if you see right now, I'm just standing at Silver Oak. This is a very residence of Mr. Sharad Pawar, who is the NCP Sharad Pawar party chief. Here you can see a deserted look over here. No one is over here, and right now you can see just barely 2 to 3 security personnel over here, and no one is over here. Not even a single party worker here we can found at this point.
What do you mean? Not a single party worker? It's very unusual. Not a single party leader. Who is with him?
Absolutely no one at his residence right now. But what happened earlier last evening that Mr. Sharad Pawar has conducted a meeting with the party candidates, and he has said that in that meeting, that virtual meeting, that once the election poll result will be over, then all of you are supposed to come back to Mumbai. So here you can see right now, I would like to request my VJ to pan and show you the visual of his entire residence at Silver Oak. Here you won't be able to find any party leader from Sharad Pawar camp or any car coming or moving inside or coming out from his residence at this point in time.
Okay, very interesting out there, very interesting, reflects the mood. Krishna Hegde, as an official spokesperson of Eknath Shinde Sena, the feeling is that as the Mahayuti goes to 200 seats, it's on the back of a resurgent BJP which has got 110 seats. Right? Last time the situation was different. This time, naturally, you cannot expect the BJP with 110 seats to give the Chief Minister's position to Eknath Shinde? Can you?
See, that is for the BJP High Command and the leaders of the Mahayuti to decide. But I must tell you something more important. The bookings of the 5 planes will have to be cancelled. The booking of all the resorts have to be cancelled. The Congress will have to pay through their nose for the resorts and the planes. And I think whatever 30-40 MLAs they have now in hand, possibly they also want to jump to us now. So now those 30 have to be protected. Maybe they have to take them somewhere.
No, 17 from Shiv Sena are there. Will you take them over this time?
No, even before the elections, many of them wanted to come to us, but they were a little unsure. But I think now the uncertainty must have just disappeared out of the window, and they must be thinking what mistake they have made. And I am sure that within a few days, those 17
I'd like to bring in Uday Mahurkar Dada into the discussion. He's come in 20 minutes back, has been watching the result. Uday Dada, good morning. How do you read the results so far? What do you see as the post-election situation? And what is your broad understanding of the way the governments will form? Who will be the Chief Minister? Uday Mahurkar, very, very senior journalist in our studio. Uday Dada, over to you, sir.
I think, you see, Ladki Behan ki Yojana has played a very big role, which has resulted in a very high women voting. But I think the main issue which we are losing sight of is that, people have tried to vote in national interest. You see, Bangladesh events have played a very big role, whether Haryana, now Maharashtra, Jharkhand. So, basically the kind of appeasement which Congress has done in the last 1 year, more to say, is of a very serious kind. I think the kind of demands they have accepted are from the Wahhabi Muslims rather, from the Wahhabi Muslim segment, are the ones which can be compared to the kind of demands raised by Jinnah in 1928 for the first time. So I think that has played a big role. Then in the Lok Sabha, we saw that because of certain developments, RSS has moved away from the BJP, RSS rather the rank and file. But now I think RSS has worked very hard. I think we have to look at it from a very different angle. One, Ladki Behan Yojana, everybody is stressing, yes, certainly it has played a role. But I think people have voted in national interest because the kind of appeasement which Congress has been doing and has done in Maharashtra for that matter, the kind of demands it has accepted from the All India Muslim Personal Law Board, I think that's a red signal for the Hindu community and for all those who believe in nationhood. This is my take basically. People have voted in national interest. This is my first point.
In the meantime, in Jharkhand, what are the election commission data is showing a much closer election.
Yes.
Closer election than the number.
अभी मैं आंकड़े बता दे रहा हूं आपको.
Let me get the election commission. What is the election commission saying? What is the election commission saying in Jharkhand?
BJP leading in 21, JMM 20, Congress 10, RJD 5, CPIML 2, AJSUP 1. Now, as of now,
the election commission, one minute. We need to put that number out.
Yeah.
So the election commission data is showing the Indi in the lead.
Yes.
In Jharkhand.
Big lead.
Yeah. So I'm putting, what is the total? A fairly interesting and big lead.
37-22.
37-22 in Jharkhand. Pratikshit is showing NDA in the lead.
Yes.
But election commission, which will be probably something we should go by.
Yes.
And I would like to have more information on the election commission information in Jharkhand. You see, in Jharkhand, the assembly election is held in 2 phases. In the first phase, 43 seats went to the elections. Out of these, 31 leads coming in. In phase 2, there were 38 leads. Now, Pratikshit is showing BJP having a comfortable lead. Election Commission data is showing India Alliance in a comfortable lead.
Yes.
I think I'll have to go on the ground and get a sense from Prakash in Ranchi and Shubhranshu in Ranchi and Kishala in Ranchi, Anup in Ranchi and Madhukalpita in Pakur, because I think Maharashtra is a done deal.
Yes.
Maharashtra, which is the real narrative setting election, victory is going for Mahayuti. I want to spend I want to spend a little bit more time on Jharkhand. अभी आप please.
अर्नब जी, महाराष्ट्र का डील भी डन है और झारखंड का भी डील डन है। दोनों के परिणाम हमें लग रहा है कि 10 बजे के आसपास अब कोई कंफ्यूजन।
एक मिनट
मुझे महाराष्ट्र नहीं लग रहा है।
क्लोज मार्जिन,
महाराष्ट्र बड़ा इलेक्शन है, वहां पे आप हार चुके हैं।
नहीं, मैं यही तो कह रहा हूं कि दोनों के परिणाम काफी हद तक हमें स्पष्ट लग रहे हैं। वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो महायुति गठबंधन है वहां पे, और झारखंड बिल्कुल स्पष्ट तौर पे ये कांग्रेस जेएमएम गठबंधन की तरफ जा चुका है। यहाँ पे भी कोई
मुझे कांग्रेस का रोल नहीं दिख रहा है इसमें। जेएमएम की नंबर्स है, कांग्रेस के नंबर्स कम है।
सबसे बड़े पार्टनर, अर्नब जी, झारखंड में सबसे बड़े पार्टनर के रूप में जेएमएम ने लड़ा। जेएमएम 20 से, और कांग्रेस सेकंड पार्टनर के रूप में थी। कांग्रेस परिणाम में
एक मिनट अभी देखिए, यहाँ पे झारखंड की जो बात कर रहे हैं आप, एटलीस्ट 15 सीट है यहाँ पे, जहाँ पे मार्जिन 300-400 सीट का है। अभी ये देखिए, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, इसीलिए ऊपर नीचे जा रहा है,
पर कुछ ज्यादा फर्क नहीं होने वाला। आई थिंक इट्स अ क्लियर डील। झारखंड इज अ क्लियर डील फॉर इंडिया अलायंस, एंड ऑब्वियसली महाराष्ट्र इज फॉर बीजेपी, देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट इट। इट्स अ डेसिमेटेड Shiv Sena is decimated, and in the next 5 years we'll see Shiv Sena will be a very small party in comparison to BJP. So what has happened is the consolidation of BJP has led to the decimation of the bigger brother, which allowed BJP to enter in Maharashtra in 1990.
And what is the situation? एक minute. Along with that, what is the situation? See, what is the situation in Uttar Pradesh? Do you have latest information on UP? Because you know, you are looking at national picture out here. Maharashtra, which is the real narrative setting election, this time in this election Maharashtra is the narrative setting election. महायुति इस बार, मैंने कल क्या कहा था? मैंने कहा whoever wins Maharashtra wins this round. BJP has swept Maharashtra, BJP has won the round. Now Jharkhand is getting 50-50. UP is going with BJP. Right? So this election overall is a very good election for BJP.
One more thing, that credit has to be given to the people of Maharashtra. Now Maharashtra has only 3 parties after these elections. So far we had 6 parties. We had that pizza of 6 parties. Now we have 3 parties after the election.
Very good.
The election commission data. The election commission. 1 minute. Don't speak over me, please. 1 minute.
One second.
You see, when we are analyzing the numbers at this stage, stay on the numbers. Abhishek, I'm told election commission data is showing 4 seats for BJP and 2 for SP. ये EC का data है. So BJP firmly in the lead in UP. BJP sweeping Maharashtra. Jharkhand has a clear Indi alliance advantage right now. So this is the way the election is placed. This is exactly how I said yesterday. I said this election overall is going with the BJP very, very strongly. Now let's look at Jharkhand in a little bit more detail in a dispassionate manner.
Let's do that.
कि हो क्या रहा है Jharkhand में? Can I please start by getting all our reporters from Jharkhand up and live, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jharkhand, Arnab, party-wise, I'm going by the election commission data. The Jharkhand Mukti Morcha is leading on 24. The BJP is next, leading on 22. The INC is next, leading on 11. The RJD is next, leading on 6. The CPI ML Liberation is next, leading on 2. And then you have ATSU, JLKM on 1 each, others and other independents 2. So that means that if you look at alliance-wise, the JMM and the Congress is 33 plus 6, 39. And the CPM is 2 to 41. And let's keep it at that, 41 as of now. And the BJP is 22 plus 1 is 23. So obviously the JMM-led coalition has an edge as of now, as per going as per the election commission data.
आरजेडी 7 सीटों पे केवल चुनाव लड़ रही थी और सबसे है कि 7 में से 6 सीटों पे आरजेडी इस समय झारखंड में आगे चल रही है।
चलिए वो उनका गढ़ है।
तो हमें आरजेडी का इतना शानदार प्रदर्शन जब से झारखंड बटा था, एक लंबे समय के बाद आरजेडी इस प्रदर्शन को दोहरा रही है। अगर हम लोग पिछले
राहुल just go slow because analysis मैं करूँगा, you know, अभिषेक को बोलने दीजिए।
But Jharkhand में भी still, you see, if you go by 2019 results, the JMM coalition is still behind. So they are not still reaching their 2019 numbers. So that is something which we still need to keep a close watch on. But obviously, overall, the JMM has a lead. So I don't know, if we look at the poll of polls together, the exit polls also showed that Mahayuti makes a clean sweep in Maharashtra and the JMM makes a sweep in Jharkhand. So that seems to be actually happening.
Yeah.
You know, Election Commission data, Tuhin is joining us right now. Tuhin, Election Commission data is showing the India alliance in the lead. Are you getting nervous about the situation in Jharkhand? You are sweeping Maharashtra, but are you losing the edge in Jharkhand, Tuhin?
Not at all.
Good morning, Tuhin.
Not at all, Arnab. Good morning everybody. Even in Jharkhand, a minimum of 45 seats is what I'm predicting at this point. I have always stuck my neck out on it because, you know, the issues which were prevalent in Santhal Parganas are not confined to Santhal Parganas. They ricochet, they echo across the state. Besides, the level of anti-incumbency that one has witnessed against Hemant Soren is unprecedented in the history of the state. Historically, if you look at Jharkhand, yes, in the last 24 years, in the 5 or 6 elections that have taken place, for some strange reason, the margin of victory has been very thin, and no party till now has been able to win 45 seats. But that's going to change in these elections, which we will see in the time to come. But if you allow me to speak about Maharashtra, anybody who has traveled on the ground in Maharashtra in the last 2 to 3 weeks will not be surprised with the robustness of these results. You know, we are in the vicinity of 200 odd seats and probably would exceed that figure, which would again be historic. Now, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, which is, you know, the crucial differentiating factor between BJP and other states and everywhere, which included in Haryana, what were the issues we were raising? We led a very layered campaign. We talked about Ladli Behan Yojana. We talked about the $1 trillion target for Maharashtra's economy. We spoke about ideological issues like Ek Hai To Safe Hai. But what was the other side doing? That's more important. The other side was obsessed with Muslim reservation. The Congress was obsessed with Muslim reservation. Uddhav Thackeray's group was obsessed with calling us Gaddar for the last 2.5 years. Today has settled that debate.
Rahul, don't interrupt. It's not a debate.
For everybody to say. But most importantly, what was Sharad Pawar's group doing? They were indulging in a Bitcoin scam to accumulate cash. So their priorities are very myopic. Their priorities are very lopsided. We look at the future of the state, and I think the robustness of this victory would ensure that Maharashtra witnesses one of its most stable, most progressive governments in the time to come. Kudos to Devendra Fadnavis ji and Eknath Shinde ji for leading what has been one of the most spirited and the most, you know, layered campaign through in Maharashtra's history.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting an update on the Assam by-polls also, where BJP and allies are in a firm lead. So if you look at the overall result this time, BJP and allies are sweeping Maharashtra. BJP is ahead in Uttar Pradesh. BJP is ahead in the by-polls in Assam. Trinamool Congress,
BJP leading.
all 5 seats BJP leading very strongly. Bengal TMC is leading. And in Jharkhand, right now, according to the EC data, we have a situation where the Congress and allies are leading. JMM alliance is leading in Jharkhand. Yeah. Prakash has more information. Prakash, what is the true situation in Jharkhand?
Well, the JMM Congress is leading on 43 seats as of now. And I was listening to Tuhin. The real factor, I believe, would be the rural voters, as I've been saying. There's been a large percentage of voting in the rural areas. That's what the poll analysts in Delhi or somewhere else miss out on, because you have to differentiate between the urban voters and the rural voters. And primarily, it seems that the BJP has not been able to, it is too early to say that it will go down to the wire. I still feel that till 2 p.m., 3 p.m. But the tribal voters holds the major significance. And Himanta Biswa Sarma leading from the front, mainly on the infiltrator issue. And despite the fact that they had roped in Babulal Marandi, the first chief minister of Jharkhand, he's an important leader. And you are facing a tribal leader in Hemant Soren. You could have put in tribal versus tribal. That could have helped the cause of the BJP for penetrating into the tribal vote bank. And Champai Soren was brought brought in and roped in for the Kolhan region, of course he will win. For the first time, the BJP will getting a seat in the Kolhan region. So the rural vote bank, the minorities, the tribal voters, and the non-Bihar, the Bihari voters, the population of Bihar which resides in Jharkhand are predominantly with the BJP, and they hold a major significant chunk here in different parts of Jharkhand and influence as well. But they want the BJP to win. But the rural voters differentiates it from the urban voters, and that's what I think it is reflective as of now. But still I feel that it is a neck and neck competition and it will go down to the wire. It is too early as of now, although the JMM is leading, and more so Hemant Soren playing the tribal card, the way he was arrested, although he was involved in the corruption scam. It's a corrupt government, no doubt about that. But the way High Court gave him bail with a writing that this case does not stand, he played the Martia card among the tribals, and the tribal population, it seems, has supported him in a large number. And that's what people mistake. Similar case happened in Bihar elections also in 2015, when the large number of media, everybody was saying that the BJP is winning, but the BJP lost badly in Bihar in 2015, giving a sweep for the Mahabandhan. There also the mistake was made between the rural voters and the urban voters. What people, poll analysts do is talk to the urban voters, not to the rural voters. Rural voters holds the major significance. So it is too early as of now, but I would say that it is going down to the wire. And again, although it is early trends, leads for the JMM and the Congress, for sure, we'll wait and watch, we'll keep a close tab, but early trends reflect that the rural voters have held an important role in these elections.
Okay, I just want to go to Dinesh Pratap, Uttar Pradesh Minister, who's with Ajay Dubey out there. Dinesh Pratap ji, can you hear me? Pardon me? The Minister. Yeah, I know. Cabinet Minister Dinesh Pratap, what is the latest information आपके पास? अभी लेटेस्ट खबर क्या है दिनेश प्रताप जी, जो बाईपोल्स हुए हैं? क्योंकि पहले नंबर आए थे कि 9 में 9 सीट्स एनडीए की तरफ है, फिर खबर आई 4-2, फिर खबर आई 6-3. आपके पास इंफॉर्मेशन क्या है?
देखिए, हम और आप दोनों इस बात को देख रहे हैं कि जहां पर विगत लोकसभा के चुनाव में अथवा 2022 के विधानसभा के चुनाव में समाजवादी पार्टी विधानसभा जीती थी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी चुनाव हारी थी, वहां भी जनता ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जिताया है, जिता रहे हैं. इससे ये महसूस होता है कि जो लोग देश को और राज्य को जातियों में बांट करके अपना उल्लू सीधा करने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं, जनता अब उनके साथ नहीं है. जनता सबका साथ, सबका विकास, भ्रष्टाचार और अत्याचार मुक्त उत्तर प्रदेश और देश देखना चाहती है. इसके नाम पर वो लोग भी वोट दे रहे हैं जो लोग कभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को वोट नहीं दे रहे हैं. तो एक तो कांग्रेस और समाजवादी पार्टी के धोखे से आहत होकर के जनता समझ चुकी है कि हमको सबका साथ, सबका विकास ही चाहिए और एक मजबूत राष्ट्र के निर्माण में अपनी भूमिका का वो लोग भी निर्वहन कर रहे हैं जो कभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को वोट नहीं देते थे. मैं आपके माध्यम से उन सबको धन्यवाद देता हूं जो राष्ट्र को मजबूत करने के नाम पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी को वोट दे रहे हैं.
जी, आपको क्या लगता है इवेंचुअल नंबर्स क्या होंगे और इसका क्या प्रभाव पड़ेगा 2027 के राज्य चुनाव पर?
इसका बहुत असर पड़ेगा 2027 के राज्य के चुनाव में, क्योंकि जो धोखा 2024 के चुनाव में लोगों को मिला था, चाहे वो खटाखट के नाम पर मिला हो, चाहे संविधान के नाम पर लिया हो, गुमराह किया गया हो, चाहे आरक्षण के नाम पर गुमराह किया गया हो, इतने दिनों में ही उत्तर प्रदेश और देश की जनता जान गई है कि कौन राष्ट्र के लिए काम कर रहा है, कौन राष्ट्र के लोगों के लिए काम कर रहा है, कौन देश के डेवलपमेंट के लिए कर रहा है, कौन देश को सुरक्षित रखने के लिए और देशवासियों को सुरक्षित रखने के लिए काम कर रहा है. तो ये लोग जनता जान गई है. इसलिए अब 2027 और 2029 सभी सिक्योर दिखाई दे रहे हैं. जनता का निर्णय साफ दिख रहा है. पूरे देश में उत्तर प्रदेश के चाहे उपचुनाव हो, चाहे महाराष्ट्र और झारखंड के आम चुनाव हो, और चाहे और राज्यों में हो रहे उपचुनाव में पूरी तरह से दिख रहा है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पक्ष में एक हवा चल रही है और सब राष्ट्र को मजबूत करने के नाम पर वोट दे रहे हैं.
जी दिनेश जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दिनेश प्रताप जी. Thank you very much. In the meantime, BJP leader Champai Soren is saying, don't go by the numbers. BJP is going to win. There is no doubt. BJP is going to form the government. But The fact is that as of now, the JMM alliance is ahead. We are now going by EC data. According to the EC data on your screen.
I can.
Is this EC data?
Yes.
This is EC data? Or Pratikshit latest data?
No, this is
Pratikshit latest data. Pratikshit data showing 36, 33, 45. These numbers are changing every 33 to 35, 36, and between 43 to 45 for the last.
I can tell you the EC data or not. But
what is the EC data now?
Okay, so the EC data says that in Jharkhand, the JMM is leading with 28 seats for themselves, and the Congress has 12 and the RJD has 6.
1 minute. Pratikshit says JMM has 26, Congress has 13.
Yeah.
And Pratikshit says BJP has 26.
Yeah. So it's pretty much close because for the Election Commission, the BJP has 24, Pratikshit says 26. For the Election Commission, JMM is 28, Pratikshit says 26. So just 2 seats of difference. JMM 2 seats more in Election Commission vis-a-vis Pratikshit, and the BJP 2 seats less in Election Commission vis-a-vis Pratikshit.
Comfortable lead for India Alliance there.
Definitely.
Right.
So but I have one catch or no. I say sorry, but just adding to one catch. Now, if you go vote share wise or no, the BJP I'm going through the Election Commission data. The BJP has 31.19% vote share. The JMM has only 20% vote share. So the vote share wise, BJP is 11% ahead, though they are 2 seats behind, 4 seats behind in terms of seat share.
Okay. I think it's even Stevens out there. In the meantime, BJP has 122 seats in Maharashtra. Just 1 minute, Rahul Lalji. BJP is 122 seats in Maharashtra, and we have Shawan with us. Shawan. BJP at 122 seats. What you hear in terms of strategy, other things? Kishla is also with us in Ranchi. Let's go across to both our reporters. But first to Shawan. Shawan, Maharashtra pretty much sealed Mahayuti at 220 odd seats in the biggest ever sweep. What's the inside information on government formation?
Well, in fact, the meeting is going to be held this afternoon. And remember, they are up above 18 seats right now. BJP particularly they're saying that this is by far their best performance compared to 2014 and 2019, more than 18 seats. So goes for Eknath Shinde. The weakling continues to be Ajit Pawar, who's down by 18 seats. So about 36 seats to the NCP Ajit Pawar faction. So that is something that they're going to take care of it perhaps a little later. All the meetings are slated roughly around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Devendra Fadnavis is expected to come here at the party headquarters with the other senior leaders. There is a scheduled meeting at his residence too, but that would be only a little later this afternoon.
Okay. Coming back to you, Anil Antony is joining us from the BJP headquarters. Not good news from Jharkhand. What happened, Anil? Anil, sweep in Maharashtra. Sweep in Maharashtra, yes. But behind in Jharkhand. Why? What are the factors which are different in Jharkhand?
No, these are... Thank you, Arnab. It's very early to say that we are not doing well in Jharkhand. This is definitely a good day for India, not for India Alliance, but definitely a good day for India. Where Maharashtra, as you rightly said, we are doing very well. When compared to the 2024 Lok Sabha elections also, we have tremendously gone way ahead from where we were. This is a pro-incumbency way for the party. In Jharkhand also, it is a very close contest at this moment. There is nothing to be worried about. We will definitely come out on top once the results are over. I'm sure you remember the Haryana elections also, where in the early rounds it was neck and neck, but later we surged ahead. In Jharkhand also, we are expecting a comprehensive win for the NDA.
Absolutely. A comment on Palakkad from Abhishek.
Yeah, I mean, Anil, you seem to be doing well in Palakkad, your home state, and your constituency close to you.
Palakkad, yes. Palakkad at this moment, it's again a neck and neck contest. It's less than 2,000 votes. So we are very ahead of the left front there. We are in second spot. And after 4 rounds, it's less than 2,000 votes. So we are still very optimistic that we can open our account in Kerala this time.
Also,
in Wayanad also.
Yeah.
In Wayanad also in the bypoll. Yes, Priyanka Gandhi is polling much less than what Rahul Gandhi did in the Lok Sabha elections. So this is definitely a vote of non-approval for the Gandhi family, even in Wayanad, where Priyanka is doing much worse than what Rahul did in the previous two elections.
What is the number there? In Wayanad, what Anil Antony is claiming is Sanjay Raut is giving a soundbite. Let's hear what he says. Sanjay Raut of the Uddhav Sena. Give me the Wayanad
पैशाचा वापर आणि ताकद ही अडाणींनी लावली आणि आता या निकालावरती गौतम अडाणीचा प्रभाव आहे का? कारण अडाणी, मोदी आणि फडणवीस, शिंदे वेगळे नाहीत.
नाही, पण राऊत साहेब तुम्ही म्हणताय की काहीतरी गडबड आहे, तर नेमकं तुम्हाला काय म्हणायचं आहे?
मी पाहू ना आता
ईव्हीएम मध्ये गडबड आहे,
या
संदर्भाचा वापर ही गडबड आहे.
पैशाचा वापर झालेला आहे याच्याविषयी माझ्या मनात काय नाही, तुम्हालाही माहिती आहे. पैशाचा किती मोठ्या प्रमाणात वापर झाला.
I will not like to make any comment with regards to the EVM. That is something that you will have to look into it.
कसे काय निवडून येऊ शकतात? अजित पवारांचे ज्यांच्या गद्दारी विरुद्ध या महाराष्ट्रात रोष आहे, ज्यांच्या बेईमानी विरुद्ध या महाराष्ट्रात प्रचंड रोष आहे.
There is anger against those who have gone against
ते वादळ तुम्हाला दिसत नाही.
And Ajit Pawar has suffered because of defecting from Sharad Pawar's.
स्वतःला प्रश्न विचारा मीडियानं. मीडिया हा एक लोकशाहीचा महत्वाचा स्तंभ आहे. त्यांनी हा प्रश्न स्वतःला विचारावा, गडबड आहे की नाही.
Media plays a very important role, and they also need to ask a question. Those who actually left the party, and there has been anger against them.
लोकसभेच्या निकालातही गडबड झाली असं आम्ही म्हणतो. नाहीतर नरेंद्र मोदींचा पराभव नक्की झालेला.
पण महाराष्ट्रात जे निकाल लागले
तेही आम्ही आमच्या अनेक जागा ह्या लोकांनी चोरल्या. हे आम्ही वारंवार म्हणाले, तुम्ही माझ्या तोंडी काही घालू नका.
There are several places where our candidates have come back to us.
खूप मोठं कारस्थान या
and we will continue fighting for it.
आणि 100% हा निकाल लावून घेतलेला निकाल आहे, जनतेला दिलेला कौल नाही.
पण राऊत साहेब पुढे काय
पाहू ना, आता अजून थोडा वेळ आहे आम्हाला. महाविकास आघाडीला
100%
75 जागा देत नसाल,
this is not going to be the result.
महाराष्ट्रात असताना हा एवढी मोठी बेईमानी गद्दारी झाली असताना
there has been a massive protest
आम्हाला तुम्ही देत नसाल, याचा अर्थ अमित शहा, मोदी
and people are also angry.
यांनी हा निकाल ठरवून लावलेला 100%. आणि
this is an election which has been fought with Modi, Amit Shah and Gautam Adani.
गौतम अडाणी यांचा जो निकाल अमेरिकेत लागलेला आहे त्याच्यावरचं लक्ष सुद्धा यातून बदललं जावं. महाराष्ट्रात
you have seen what has happened to Gautam Adani in the United States of America.
त्याला दाखवायचं आहे.
People have, it is Gautam Adani who has won in Maharashtra.
काही गरज नाही तुमचं मन मोठं असण्याचं, बरं का. तुमचं कारस्थान मोठं आहे, तुमचं मन हेच तुमचं कपट आहे.
पण राऊत साहेब हे जे निकाल आहेत असं दिसतं आहे की महाविकास आघाडीला किमान
let us also make this very clear that
जसं काँग्रेसच्या बाबतीत
people are upset with the kind of defection that has taken place.
त्याच पद्धतीनं या महाराष्ट्राच्या विधानसभेमध्ये हा निकाल लावून घेतलेला आहे. महाराष्ट्र जो विकायला काढलेला आहे त्याला आम्ही विरोध करत होतो. मुंबई विकायला काढलेली आहे त्याला आम्ही विरोध करत होतो. आणि हा विरोध आमचा मोडून काढण्यासाठी या पद्धतीनं निकाल लावून घेतले. नपेक्षा असे निकाल
stood against
कधीच लागणार
how they have stolen the mandate.
शकत नाही.
Maharashtra will never accept this kind of a
नाही बघा, असं आहे की काही ठिकाणी त्यांना सुनील राऊत असतील, परळ असेल, दादर असेल, इकडे काय गडबड केली तर 100% लोकांना त्रास होईल.
There are several places where we'll have to look into it, what has happened as far as my brother Sunil Raut is concerned.
अशा काही जागा त्यांनी सोडलेल्या.
There have been efforts that have been made and we'll have to look into it whether at all there have been any faults.
कशा करता राहील? जनतेचा कौल हा नाही हे मी एवढंच सांगतो. हा जनतेचा कौल नाही, हा अडाणी आणि त्याच्या टोळीनं लावून घेतलेला कौल आहे.
पण राऊतसाहेब महाविकास आघाडी
This is not a mandate given by the people.
जी संख्या दिसते एकूण संख्या त्यापेक्षा
This is clearly in favor of Gautam Adani.
कोणत्याही परिस्थितीत 20च्या वर जागा मिळणार नाही हे सगळ्यांचं अनुमान होतं. हे भारतीय जनता पक्ष
There is no question of going back
त्यानंतर
or taking Eknath Shinde back.
ग्राउंड रिपोर्ट होता की भारतीय जनता पक्ष हा 65 ते 70 जागांवर जिंकेल, कदाचित तो मोठा पक्ष राहील.
पण अजूनही तुम्हाला अशी आशा वाटते आहे का की
त्यांनी आता यंत्रणा ताब्यात घेतली असेल,
emerged as the big brother in the
यंत्रणा
alliance.
ताब्यात घेतली असेल, त्यांनी अनेक गोष्टींचा आता हळूहळू उलगडा होईल. पण कोणत्याही परिस्थितीमध्ये अशा प्रकारचा निकाल लागणं शक्य नव्हतं. हा जनतेचा कौल आहे, हा मराठी जनतेचा कौल आहे. हे माझ्यासारखा माणूस हे कदापि मानणार नाही. मराठी जनतेचा, शेतकऱ्यांचा, कष्टकऱ्यांचा हा कौल नाही.
We are not going to accept this. This is not a mandate by the farmers. This is not a mandate by the Marathi Manus.
बात ऐसी है भाई, जो नतीजे सामने आए उसके ऊपर मैं विश्वास रखने को तैयार नहीं. ये जनता का फैसला मानने को तैयार नहीं. हमने महाराष्ट्र की जनता का जो मन है, हमें मालूम था किस दिशा में जा रहा है. लेकिन 2 दिन पहले गौतम अडानी के खिलाफ एक वारंट निकला, अरेस्ट वारंट. बहुत बड़ा भ्रष्टाचार का आरोप हो गया, ब्राइब का केस है, रिश्वत का केस है 2000 करोड़ का. उसमें भारतीय जनता पार्टी की पूरी पोल खोल गई. गौतम अडानी, बीजेपी, मोदी जी, शाह जी और फडणवीस, शिंदे ये एक है. और उसका ऊपर से ध्यान हटाने के लिए ये पूरा एक कपट कारस्तान हो गया है. और उसकी तैयारी पहले से चल रही थी. हमने ये महाराष्ट्र जो गौतम अडानी के जेब में जा रहा है, मुंबई जेब में जा रहे हैं, हमने विरोध किया. ये अडानी राष्ट्र नहीं होने देंगे. तो इसके लिए इस प्रकार के नतीजे महाराष्ट्र के ऊपर लाद गए हैं. ये जनता का कौल हो ही नहीं सकता. महाराष्ट्र की जनता का मन हमें मालूम है, ये हो ही नहीं सकता है.
राउत साहब, दिख रहा है कि लाडली बहन जो सरकार,
अरे लाडली भाई, यहाँ लाडले भाई है, लाडले नाना जी है, लाडले दादाजी है, सब कुछ लाडले है ना यहाँ. हमको मालूम है क्या है ये. इतनी ये निर्णय जो आया है, ये नतीजा आया है, ये जनता का निर्णय नहीं है, मैं इतना ही कहूँगा.
नहीं राउत साहब, लेकिन लोकसभा चुनाव के वक्त आपने जो जनता ने कॉल दिया उसको
उस वक्त भी हमने कहा था मोदी जी हार गए हैं, लेकिन चाहे महाराष्ट्र हो चाहे और स्टेट में गड़बड़ की है. महाराष्ट्र के नतीजे भी उससे ज़्यादा आने वाले थे अच्छे. हमारी 4 या 5 सीटें लोगों ने चोरी की है, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ.
नहीं, पर राउत साहब, अब दिख रहा है कि महाराष्ट्र के विधानसभा में विपक्ष के लिए भी कुछ, मतलब विपक्ष
यही लोकसभा के 2 चुनाव में 2014-2019 में मोदी और शाह ने यही किया था कि विपक्ष का नेता कांग्रेस को नहीं मिलना चाहिए. इस बार भी वही स्ट्रेटेजी महाराष्ट्र में की है कि विधानसभा में कोई विपक्ष का नेता नहीं रहेगा. ये हमेशा बीजेपी की स्ट्रेटेजी रहती है.
लेकिन आप कह रहे हैं कि कुछ गड़बड़ है.
गड़बड़ तो है.
गड़बड़ क्या है, मतलब
अभी
ईवीएम में गड़बड़ है या
अरे भाई ठहरो,
फंडिंग हुआ है,
पूरे नतीजे आने तो हम बाद में बात करेंगे ना. क्यों नहीं करेंगे. पैसा तो ऐसा है कि हर चुनाव क्षेत्र में नोटों की मशीन लगाई थी. अरे शिंदे का एक भी उम्मीदवार सिटिंग एमएलए गिरता नहीं. और शिंदे ये बोल रहे थे हमारा एक भी सिटिंग विधायक गिरेगा नहीं. आपको मालूम होगा तो मैं इस्तीफा दूंगा. ऐसा होता है क्या चुनाव में कभी? हमारा एक भी नहीं गिरेगा. ये कौन सा भरोसा है? ये कौन सा लोकतंत्र है? 200 के ऊपर किसी को चुनाव में नतीजे मिलते हैं क्या? जिस देश में, जिस राज्य में सबसे बड़ी बेईमानी हो गई है, इस राज्य की जनता बेईमान नहीं है. ये नतीजे ऐसे दिए अपने कि अपने राज्य को, जनता को बेईमान ठहराया है.
नहीं राउत साहब,
इस राज्य की जनता बेईमान नहीं है.
जो नतीजे आ रहे हैं वो महाविकास आघाड़ी को कबूल है नहीं? आगे की क्या भूमिका रहेगी महाविकास?
नतीजे कबूल नहीं है. मैं मानता हूं जनता को भी नतीजे कबूल नहीं है. जनता को भी ये जनता का निर्णय नहीं हो सकता है. मैं बार बार बोल रहा हूं और मुझे बार बार आप वही सवाल पूछ रहे हैं.
लेकिन जो महाविकास आघाड़ी के कुल आंकड़े दिखाई दे रहे हैं, कुल संख्या दिखाई दे रहे हैं, उससे ज्यादा शिंदे गुट के
कैसा हो सकता है? आप अपने मन को पूछे. आप पत्रकार है, आप अपने मन को पूछे क्या महाराष्ट्र में संभव है? आप अपने मन को पूछे कि महाराष्ट्र में शिंदे को 60 सीटें मिलती है. संभव है क्या ये? अजीत पवार को 40 सीटें मिलती है? क्या ये संभव है? भारतीय जनता पार्टी को 125 सीटें मिलती है, क्या संभव है? क्या इस राज्य की जनता भी बेईमान है? इस राज्य की जनता बेईमान नहीं है, इसके ऊपर हमारा विश्वास है. चलिए, थैंक यू.
We want reactions to that. Complete frustration by. He has said here, I want comments here. What he said here is that our Gautam Adani defeated us. I want Shawan to summarize this first. This is a crazy situation. You know Sanjay Raut, mercurial kind of fellow, but even by his standards, blaming Gautam Adani for the rout. Shawan?
Well, in fact, this comes from a party which is down to 20 seats. In fact, their own sitting candidates have not come to power. And that is the reason why, just to give you a sense of the reason why he says that how can Eknath Shinde say that all his candidates will come back to power? The reason is because, remember, their own candidates whom they have repeated, they have not been their leads. They are trailing right now. And that is the reason why there is clear frustration. And remember, they are down, they're below the Congress party also now.
You know, the word that he has used there,
end road
you know, he
right
says he's in a sense of, Uddhav Sena is a sense of disbelief. He's saying, and I want our friends to comment, he's saying, क्या ये संभव है महाराष्ट्र में कि हमारी ये हालत है? संभव है, हर्ष.
This was better than Kapil Sharma show. I'm not kidding. I was laughing all throughout.
The Kapil Sharma show is the Laddu channel, which has brought down Congress from 134. Laddu channel today, Shaman gave 132 seats at one time to Congress and has now brought them down to 53. That is the Kapil Sharma show.
The greatest comedy was him saying that we'll not take Shinde back. With 18 now,
and he's saying,
18 and 57,
and interesting or no, BJP alone has more seats than the entire MVA in Maharashtra as of now,
and they have crossed 2014 mark as well.
Yes, and others.
He's saying it because he knows.
No, others, which is no identity, have more seats than Sharad Pawar's
NCP.
He says this because he knows that the party may split now, I think. I mean, whatever is left of the Uddhav Sena likely split. Shawan wants to add more. Shawan, back, you're on air.
Can I just add one point? Because yesterday, when I was at the BJP camp to just get a sense, when I asked them, why aren't you really booking any hotels? They're saying that, look here, we are going to perhaps not only be the single largest party, but we are looking at that 5% bumper voting turning out to making this would be BJP's best ever performance. So they are saying they're surging ahead. More than 125 is what they're looking at right now. And the fact that as far as the other parties are concerned, they are saying Uddhav Thackeray will have to really look at whether at all he can sustain anymore, or will he have to look at a career alternative altogether. That was BJP's response late last evening.
Yeah, and for those people who are trying to jump on to the JMM performance and say Congress alliance ahead, I want to give them a reality check. Congress, if you include Maharashtra, right, you have 288 seats.
Yeah.
And you include Jharkhand. Jharkhand has how many seats? 81 seats, right? 81. That means there are 369 seats.
Yeah.
Out of 369 seats, reality check, the Congress party is getting only 33 seats out of 369. It's a very small, Mr. Baker, small regional party. Congress is a small regional party. Not a small national party, but a small regional party. And Wayanad also, the margin of victory of Congress has gone down by half. Priyanka is ahead, but the margin is down by 50%.
So one more thing.
Mr. Baker?
I don't think we should call that election so quickly.
No, I'm not calling. I'm just saying this is the reality what we are seeing.
Yeah. Reality is you're showing.
So maybe change in party leadership will change now?
No, see, we are...
Maybe make Jyotiraditya Scindia, bring him back. He's not going to come back. So make Manish Tiwari party chief. Make the young Sachin Pilot party chief.
So what is your problem with Mallikarjun Kharge ji?
He's not inspiring anyone. He's not even inspiring the Vadra family. PK, national picture. PK.
One more thing. There is a by-election to the Lok Sabha from Maharashtra and Nanded, which is a seat being defended by Congress, and BJP is way ahead as of the counting at the moment. So the Congress tally in the Lok Sabha will come down to 98.
Yeah, I want to comment. I want a comment from Anil on what he's seeing in Wayanad. Anil, you are seeing the number in Wayanad. Abhishek will just update you on the Wayanad number, right?
Okay.
And as the upcoming leader from Kerala for BJP, I want you to analyze it for us.
Yeah, so in Wayanad, Anil, the Congress is leading by a margin of 100,000 votes, which is 1 lakh votes. And this is as per Election Commission data. It's 1,24,000 now. But what is important is that the polling percentage, which was there in June at about 72% plus, got reduced to 64% this time. So obviously, the voters in Wayanad were not really enthused about Priyanka Gandhi Vadra's debut.
I think this will happen.
She did not enthuse on her own.
By-election.
यार बाइपोल में तो ये सिस्टम होता ही है. बाइपोल में वो एनर्जी कैसे बचेगी जो नए इलेक्शन में बचेगी?
Very naturally in every by-election.
नहीं पर प्रियंका गांधी को तो एक्साइटमेंट नहीं है ना.
There's a breaking news update, Abhishek. There's a breaking news update.
Let Anil respond. Let Anil respond. Let Anil respond. Yeah, question is to Anil. Anil.
Thank you. So, across India we are seeing a complete vote of no confidence for the Congress party. In Kerala also there is nothing surprising. For example, in Wayanad was a constituency where Mr. Rahul Gandhi won by 4.4 lakh votes in 2019, and last election he won by 3.8 lakh votes. But this election, both these elections were actually elections that were imposed on the people of Wayanad, where in last election Mr. Rahul Gandhi was sure that he was going to lose from Amethi, so he stood in Wayanad. Then till the last day of polling in 2024, Mr. Gandhi did not tell the people of Wayanad that he is going to stand in a second constituency. Then after the polling was over in Wayanad, he went and stood in Raebareli. He won from there also. And since Congress is a party that only bats for one family, Priyanka Gandhi came there as a candidate. So this election itself was imposed on the people of Wayanad. And then this was an unnecessary election. The last 5 years, Mr. Rahul Gandhi came to the constituency less than 10 times. So the people were very unhappy with Rahul Gandhi's work. Now Priyanka is coming there and telling that she is going to continue the work of her brother. The people did not like it at all. And finally, you look at what is happening right now. Her margin is going to be half of what Rahul Gandhi had in 2024.
Okay,
so this is a complete vote of no confidence for the Gandhi family and the Congress in Wayanad.
From
Palakkad also.
Praveen Darekar
In Palakkad also now BJP is slightly ahead.
Yeah. So there's a comment that is coming from Praveen Darekar, BJP senior leader, on Devendra Fadnavis becoming chief minister. I want to just play that. Is the soundbite with us? Okay, the bite is coming live on ANI. Let's play it. Volume बढ़े.
ने दिया है, शिव सैनिकों ने दिया है, और एकनाथ शिंदे साहब के पीछे सब शिव सैनिक और मराठी जनता रह गई. एक मैं बताना चाहता हूं कि महायुति का ही सीएम बनेगा, और बट ऑब्वियस जिस पार्टी बड़ी है उस पार्टी को ज्यादा चांस रहता है, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी आज 125 के आसपास जाने की शंका अपना चांसेस है, और मुझे लगता है भाजपा का सीएम बनेगा तो हमारे देवेंद्र फडणवीस साहब ही इस महाराष्ट्र के मुख्यमंत्री बनेंगे.
Thank you, I think I want to Uday Dada first and then to you.
Yes. Uday Fadnavis, as it is, has sacrificed a lot for the party.
Yeah.
The way he was made deputy chief minister, he accepted it with all humility,
Of course. Complete discipline. Party.
Secondly, he is the best administrator of Maharashtra.
Excellent.
Maharashtra, he is the best administrator. Educated. His image is clean.
Lawyer.
The word clean cannot be used for very many people in Maharashtra. Cutting across party lines.
He has a very clean image. Very clean image.
And this time he has also played a big role as a strategist, I think. And
I think he was at national level also Maharashtra a great strategist.
Your RSS coming together. RSS is also in agreement with Devendra Fadnavis.
And he is younger to Rahul Gandhi.
Certainly.
So if Rahul Gandhi is a youth leader, he is also youth. The point is, he's a young leader.
Arnab,
with a great track record.
Maharashtra plays a very big role in India's growth engine.
Yeah.
So it needs a leader who will lead from the front, who will give clean governance, who will sort out issues which have affected Maharashtra because of coalition politics in the last few years.
Yeah.
So I think that man is Devendra Fadnavis.
And what is happening with this statistics is BJP 125, Shiv Sena Shinde group for 55, NCP 35. Now BJP plus NCP or BJP plus Shiv Sena can form the government. So none of them will be in position to bargain. So if BJP says that we are going to form the government and we are going to have the chief minister post, none of them can go out of BJP.
We also
बीजेपी ने 150 सीटें चुनाव लड़ी, 151 सीटें चुनाव लड़ने का
अरे वो स्ट्रैटेजी है सर, कांग्रेस ने सर कांग्रेस ने 103 लड़ी ना,
पार्टी होके इतने कम पे लड़ती है क्योंकि आपको खुद पे भरोसा नहीं है।
सर कांग्रेस ने 103 लड़ी, आई 22, आप वो भी आई ना 22, तो उन्होंने भी 103 लड़ी। नाना पटोले पहले थे, लोकसभा के इलेक्शन के बाद नाना पटोले पहले थे, हम अपने बलबूते पर इलेक्शन लड़ने वाले करके, अच्छा हुआ संजय राउत सामने आए तो वो अटक गए वही।
देखिए आप इसको राहुल Narendra Modi factor has helped Eknath Shinde a lot. True. We should acknowledge it.
Absolutely.
And we should understand many candidates of Shiv Sena are also BJP people like Shaina NC. What happened to Shaina NC, by the way? Did she win?
She is leading. She is leading from Mumbai Devi. And that is exactly what was forgotten by Uddhav Thackeray and Sanjay Raut.
Yeah, and I think the level of coordination we are seeing between BJP and Shinde Sena should not be underestimated. I want to make a few points here on the Marathwada comeback of the Mahayuti. Zara is per detailed analysis honi chahiye. You see, पूरी चीज थी मराठा कोटा crisis. Maratha quota activist Manoj Jaranje Patil has been the unknown variable in the Maharashtra Assembly election. There's an incredible comeback of the Mahayuti. The Mahayuti has swept Marathwada. The Mahayuti has swept Marathwada. 39 of the 48 seats in Marathwada, the region which is associated with the Maratha reservation issue, the breakdown the Mahayuti has.
BJP 18.
The breakdown the Mahayuti has, right? And on this, I would like our research team to come in right now, and Kurtat will sit there and explain. Kurtat, sit there and explain what has happened. Okay, we have fantastic research coming in from our research team. We'll put it both Achal and Kurtat on air right now. Bring both of them on air. Let them sit on the table so that this fantastic bit of research which is coming from our research team. I'm so proud of my research team, the way they put out this data. It's so incredible, so incredible. Have a seat. And explain, Kurtat, do you have a mic with you?
Yes, they have.
Okay. You have a mic with you? Okay. Explain, Kurtat, what has happened. What is the Marathwada? Has he got a mic? Someone give. What is the Marathwada comeback of the Mahayuti? One question, Kurtat, put him on air. Second question is, what is the implication of this on Sharad Pawar and the other allies? Kurtat.
Indeed, Arnab, and the biggest variable in the entire Maratha quota reservation issue was the outright sweep of the Mahavikas Aghadi in the Lok Sabha elections. 8 Lok Sabha seats in the Marathwada region, only one was won by Mahayuti in the Lok Sabha elections. But look at how the tide has completely turned in a matter of just 6 months. Remember, Eknath Shinde is a Maratha chief minister. He went to Manoj Jaranje Patil and had a conversation with him. Look at the warnings that Jaranje Patil had issued ahead of the assembly elections in the state. He wanted to contest the assembly elections. He did not contest the assembly elections eventually. And now the result has been that 39 of the 48 seats in the region have gone to Mahayuti. And what has exactly happened? Perhaps the entire hullabaloo created around the Maratha reservation issue has not panned out in the manner in which it was expected. Marathwada traditionally is also looked at as a very big bastion of Sharad Pawar faction. And the NCP SP is also completely wiped out. It is the Shiv Sena, in fact,
Shinde
and
becoming the new face of the Maratha voter, not Pawar?
Yes.
Has Eknath Shinde replaced Sharad Pawar as the most prominent Maratha face in Maharashtra, which is going to hit Pawar very hard indeed?
Indeed, and Eknath Shinde's candidature as the chief minister face as they went into the election season was also an important factor. Eknath Shinde time and again said that Maratha quota reservation issue will not be as significant as they have already given 10% reservation. So seems that Mahayuti indeed delivered, at least in the eyes of the Maratha voter, on the Maratha quota issue, and the OBC reservation that the Marathas were seeking is not really becoming a major prominent factor, something on which the Mahavikas Aghadi was backing.
Excellent point. Excellent point. Thank you. And Tanveer is back with us in the studio. Somewhere, something's falling very, very badly off for the Congress alliance. You were making a point on the situation in Maharashtra, the sense of disbelief that we are seeing on the other side. I think it's tectonic right now. we literally have a situation where the BJP can form its government coolly. It's got 125 seats. The breaking news, never before has this number been achieved by the BJP.
Yes, yes.
Right?
To be
So-
in alliance, yes.
And there are 6 political
And that after
parties.
such a bad performance in the Lok Sabha election.
Yeah, there are 6 political parties in Maharashtra. Uddhav Sena is number 6 and the last, right?
Uddhav Sena is finished.
Yeah.
Uddhav Sena has fallen below 20.
And we will have to understand, Arnab, because you mentioned about the Lok Sabha performance, what explains this turnaround in Maharashtra?
One Uddhav's corruption, Uddhav's extortion, Uddhav's alliance with people like Parambir Singh, people with no credibility, Parambir Singh, Sachin Waze, the culture of extortion. And more importantly, the fact that he tried to transition himself into a Muslim leader.
Yeah.
You can't make the Shiv Sena a Muslim party. He wanted to make the Shiv Sena a Muslim party. Somebody led him down the garden path on that.
When he was CM, he in those last 2 years, he entered Mantralaya only twice.
Yeah.
So after a gap of 1.5 years, when he entered Mantralaya, it was a breaking news for many Marathi channels.
This Muslim factor is very interesting because if you look at Vandre East, the Bandra East seat, where Zishan Siddiqui is losing to Salil Deshmukh, right?
Yes, yes.
Who is the nephew of Uddhav Thackeray.
Yes.
So, and in Worli also, remember the Urdu posters that were put up for Aditya Thackeray.
Breaks, yeah.
So, essentially, Uddhav Thackeray, because he was desperate, he canvassed for Muslim votes, toned down his Hindu Hriday Samrat legacy of Bala Saheb Thackeray and is paying the price.
Converted.
May I make a mention of Ashwini Vaishnav? May I make a mention of Ashwini Vaishnav?
Yes.
Ashwini Vaishnav was deployed, and he was deployed to Maharashtra. And someone told me in his office that he hardly comes to Delhi now. Last 4-5 weeks, one day he comes for the day of the cabinet meetings. He's been the political man in charge of every single welfare scheme, seat, mobilization, contact program. So I think this election also sees the emergence of Ashwini Vaishnav as a very critical member of the election machine of the BJP, not just the Minister for Mighty, Information, Broadcasting.
As a strategist.
He becomes a political strategist par excellence, and I have no doubt that his role is going to be recognized in a big way. And he has spent incredible amount of time, almost 70% of his time last 2 months, solely and critically. But typical Ashwini Vaishnav style, very low profile, not coming
very
out
silently, yes.
Very silent, no. But he has also contributed to what you are seeing on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, can that DV graphics be played full frame for a while so we get a full sense of the saffron sweep in Maharashtra?
He was a trusted Devendra Fadnavis.
Yeah, if you see this saffron sweep in Maharashtra, a quick comment from you, those who watch Maharashtra closely. Abdul Razak, welcome. You see the saffron sweep in Maharashtra, the Congress party completely finished, just 20 seats, which means that, I don't want to rub it, 82% of the seats the Congress has fought, it has lost. To have this kind of record, where you 18%, below 40% you fail. At 18, pardon me?
They're saying katenge to batenge to katenge.
It's not threatening.
What happens there? People are scared.
What is the threat? No. What is the threat? Let him finish.
Let me be clear.
Let him speak, then you respond.
Consolidation, for consolidating the Hindu vote, you said batenge to katenge. This is like threatening the voter and stealing the mandate.
I will. Okay. Uday Dada is responding. Uday Dada. Come on, Uday Dada, respond to it.
See,
Uday Dada.
You have stolen the mandate.
Congress.
You should have spoken about
Then the
development.
Mahavikas Aghadi
welfare
is unparalleled.
12.
Yeah.
The kind of demands they accepted from the already a Muslim Personal Law Board, from Sajjad Nomani, I think unbelievable. Are they part of India or Pakistan?
Sir, Muslim vote is not the entire electorate.
Let me finish.
Sir,
with
Muslim
Bangladesh
vote is
events
not the
playing out
entire electorate.
every day. The
Look
way
at whom this
Hindus
is
are
coming
being
from.
bashed
Right
in
from the
Bangladesh.
Prime Minister.
That is also played on the mind of the voter.
Sir, the Prime
Prakash
Minister
is with
saying,
Babulal Marandi from Jharkhand. Live right now. We are going to be going across to Prakash, who is going to be with Babulal Marandi. Over to you, Prakash. Let's go live.
बाबूलाल मारंडी जो कि बीजेपी के पोटेंशियल चीफ मिनिस्टर कैंडिडेट हैं, हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं। बाबूलाल जी जो अभी ट्रेंड आ रहे हैं वो आपके अनुरूप नहीं आ रहे हैं। अभी ये इनिशियल स्टेज है, मैं मानता हूं, लेकिन ट्रेंड ठीक नहीं बता रहा है।
नहीं, अभी तो हमने कहा कि फर्स्ट सेकंड राउंड का भी काउंटिंग हुआ है जगह जगह, जो हमने जो कुछ भी पता किया है, तो इसलिए मैंने कहा कि अभी कुछ भी कहना भी जल्दीबाजी होगी। और हमें पूरा विश्वास है, जो हमने कहा है कि एनडीए गठबंधन को बहुमत आएगी।
कल आपने कहा था कि एनडीए गठबंधन को 51 सीटें आएंगी, बीजेपी को एब्सोल्यूट मेजॉरिटी आएगी, पहली बार आपने कहा था।
बिल्कुल, अभी हमने कहा कि अभी तो शुरुआती का दौर है, अभी थोड़ा इंतजार करो।
लेकिन शुरुआती दौर में क्या आपको लगता है, जो मैं देख सकता हूं बाबूलाल जी, थोड़ा बहुत जो घूमा हमने, रूरल वोटर्स खासकर जो बड़े तादाद में वोट दिए, और कहीं ना कहीं आपको एक चीफ मिनिस्टर कैंडिडेट के रूप में पेश न करना ट्राइबल सेंटिमेंट्स को आहत पहुंचाया?
नहीं, मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता है, जो कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी केडर बेस्ड पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है, लोग जानते हैं उसको, और इसलिए मैं कहता हूँ कि ये बिल्कुल ऐसी कोई बातें नहीं है। अब हम सब थोड़ी देर और प्रतीक्षा करें, तब देखेंगे।
कितने देर तक प्रतीक्षा करें?
बस 12 बजे के बाद तक आप प्रतीक्षा करो, तब देखेंगे कि।
बाबूलाल जी, अब 2019 में बीजेपी ज्वाइन किए और बात हुई आपकी अमित शाह जी से, प्रधानमंत्री, आप तो बीजेपी के पुराने वर्कर रहे हैं, चीफ मिनिस्टर थे पहला, तो क्या आपको नामित किया जाना है चीफ मिनिस्टर के रूप में? ट्राइबल कोई मुख्यमंत्री होगा इस बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी से?
नहीं, मैं ये कह रहा था भाई, मुख्यमंत्री तो कोई झारखंडी होंगे। हमने बार बार कहा कि पार्टी जब चुनाव जीत करके विधायक आएंगे और विधायक दल की बैठक होगी और वो फिर तय होगी।
इन्फिल्ट्रेशन का मुद्दा बहुत बड़ा मुद्दा है, क्या आप सही में इन्फिल्ट्रेटर्स को फ्लश आउट करेंगे, यहाँ से निकालेंगे, और क्या करेंगे जो लैंड ग्रैबिंग हुआ है उसके लिए क्या
इन कांग्रेस ऑफिस
इन महाराष्ट्र, तो कानून बना करके भी उसको वापस किया जाएगा, क्योंकि ये मामला यहीं का नहीं, पूरे देश व्यापी एक बड़ी समस्या है। ये सभी जगह घुसपैठ हुआ है, आपने देखा आसाम में, बंगाल में, झारखंड में, या बिहार में भी, आपका पूर्णिया, किशनगंज, कटिहार, ये जो इलाका है, पूरा दुनिया जानती है इस बात को।
आप मुख्यमंत्री बनेंगे तो कितने घुसपैठियों को निकालेंगे?
हम मुख्यमंत्री बनेंगे, ये कौन कहा आपने? हमने तो कहा कि भाई,
तो यही मान के चल रहे हैं बाबूलाल जी कि आप ही मुख्यमंत्री बनने जा रहे हैं।
लेकिन विधायक दल की मीटिंग होगी, विधायक तय करेंगे, नेता चुनाव करेंगे,
घुसपैठियों पर कड़ी कार्रवाई हो,
निश्चित रूप।
कितने बजे फिर मिले हम लोग? फिर
आपके
साथ
अभी तो हम गिरिडीह जा रहे हैं।
अर्नब गोस्वामी जी आपके साथ एक साक्षात्कार करना चाहेंगे?
करेंगे, अभी तो हम गिरिडीह जा रहे हैं, ठीक है ना? गिरिडीह जा रहे हैं, ठीक है ना?
आपके राजधनवार में आपकी स्थिति ठीक है?
नहीं, हाँ बिल्कुल ठीक है।
कल्पना सोरेन ट्रेल कर रही है गांडे से।
अभी तो हमने कहा कि अभी तो चुनाव चल रहा है ना, अभी तो काउंटिंग शुरू हुआ है, गांडे का 2 राउंड हुआ है, जो हमने पता किया था। हमारे अपना क्षेत्र का 1 राउंड हुआ है, तो इसी प्रकार से अभी हमने कहा पहला सेकंड यही राउंड अभी चल रहा है।
आप आशान्वित है कि सरकार बीजेपी?
बिल्कुल मैं आशान्वित हूँ।
So there we had Mr. Babulal Marandi quite confident of forming the government, and he's saying that the issues are relevant, what they had raised, and as far as the chief minister can, because he is the potential chief minister candidate, and it came back to the BJP after a long gap of 15 years. He had differences with top BJP leaders. He had formed his own party, merged his party last time, and there was a non-tribal chief minister in Raghuvar Das, because of which the BJP faced a lot of problems, and that is why he was roped in, Champai Soren was roped in, and we see that as far as the trends are concerned, till 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. the picture will be clear, but as of now the trend shows that the JMM is ahead. It seems that the issue raised by Himanta Biswa Sarma did not penetrate too much as of now what it shows, but as of what Babulal Marandi was saying, that he is confident of forming the government with 51 plus seats out of 81, and BJP will have an absolute majority. Back to you.
Yeah, and in the meantime, while we've been reporting this terrible catastrophe has hit Uddhav Thackeray, he's down to 16 seats. 16. Just Ajay Alok, 16 seats.
Yeah.
Which means totally finished. He's just over, finished.
This is his last election when he's
political career over. Yeah.
This is the last election, Arnab, where he's getting double digit. Even, abhi this is the best performance. इसके लिए तो
Because in the next election, he would be limited to single digits. Because what has happened, he has foregone his Hindu vote completely. Now the Muslims who are voting for him in this election, they are voting against BJP right now. But in the next elections, they won't even vote for Uddhav Thackeray at all.
I completely agree. Uddhav Thackeray is paying the price for destroying the legacy of his father.
Yeah, for becoming a Muslim leader. Absolutely. And making the Shiv Sena, Uddhav Sena a Muslim party.
Sanjay Raut is your Chanakya. Then you can understand what kind of Chandragupta you can be.
Yeah. There are stories about Sanjay Raut.
He is the face of the entire debacle of Shiv Sena.
There are stories about him that he's a Trojan horse, that he actually is not on Uddhav's side, he plays on all sides. He can't be trusted.
And it is wrong of us to call Uddhav Sena Shiv Sena now.
No, it is
we
not.
should call it Uddhav Sena only.
Uddhav Party.
Uddhav Party.
Uddhav Party. The Uddhav Party is finished. Ajay Alok in our country.
It won't be able to rise again.
Huh?
It won't be able to rise again.
It won't be able to rise again.
Gone. Absolutely. It's gone.
Yeah. What if Parambir and Vazeh were to join them? What if Parambir Singh and Vazeh and all these people join?
Then 2 seats.
No,
Aurangabad.
BJP
reducing his seats.
BJP is 128, Uddhav is 17, still they can form 145. But that won't happen.
Correct. Okay, now we're continuing our analysis with Ajay Alok. Ajay Alok, what went wrong in Jharkhand? What has gone wrong in Jharkhand? Why is the infiltration issue not worked for you?
No, it's too early to... No. It's too early to say about Jharkhand right now.
Why?
Only 6 rounds of counting have been held and there are 20 rounds of counting. It's too early to predict. I'll say let's wait for till 1 p.m. till the trend settles. Because out of that 51 seats, there are 18 seats where we are just trailing behind by 100 or 200 or maximum 500 votes. So that margin can be easily recovered. That's why Babulal Marandi is still confident. So I guess we have to wait till 1.
I really understand, you putting up such a positive face. I really like it, Ajay Alok. Tanveer here. उम्मीद पे दुनिया खाए में हारने के बावजूद आप कह रहे हैं कि झारखंड में things होंगे. Very nice.
Tanveer, see. Tanveer, the problem with you and the problem with all the opposition is you guys are absolutely pessimistic in your attitude and
Madhu
your functioning. You are negative.
Madhu Kalpita
and you don't
is
respect
live
the
from
mandate of the
Pakur
people.
in Jharkhand. 1 minute, Madhu Kalpita, can you hear me? आप सुन पा रहे हैं मुझे? Can you hear me, Madhu Kalpita? She's from Pakur in Jharkhand. Let's go full frame to Madhu Kalpita. Very, very colorful political situation there. Tell us what is happening around you. What is your information in Pakur, overall in Jharkhand? What is the mood in your constituency at your location? Madhu Kalpita.
बॉस, मैं अभी पाकुर विधानसभा का जहाँ पे काउंटिंग चल रहा है वहाँ के बाहर ही खड़ी हूँ और यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि पूरा जो लोग हैं ये सब लोग सेलिब्रेशन में हो रहे हैं। अभी सभी लोग यहाँ पर हैं जो सेलिब्रेशन कर रहे हैं क्योंकि एक काउंटिंग सेंटर से जो इंफॉर्मेशन आ रहा है उसके मुताबिक ये लोग अपना जश्न मना रहे हैं। मैं एक बार ये दिखाना चाहूंगा। देख रहे हो कि इधर चल रहा है जो सभी लोग सेलिब्रेशन के मौके में। और एक बार मैं आपको दिखाना चाहूंगी ये जो काउंटिंग सेंटर है, काउंटिंग सेंटर के अंदर का जो विजुअल है मैं वो आपको एक बार दिखाना चाहूंगी क्योंकि इस बार सभी लोगों का नजर था यहाँ पर ही। अभी जो यहाँ पर काउंटिंग सेंटर है, काउंटिंग सेंटर के सामने पूरा का पूरा जो सिक्योरिटी है, सिक्योरिटी टाइट कर दिया गया है क्योंकि जितना ही वक्त जा रहा है उतना ही इधर जो पार्टी का जो लोग है सभी लोग यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं और अपना जश्न मना रहे हैं, इसीलिए यहाँ का सिक्योरिटी पूरा टाइट कर दिया गया है। मैं एक बार दिखाना चाहूंगी आपको, इधर भी बहुत सारे लोग हैं, बहुत सारे लोग यहाँ पर भी खड़े हुए हैं। सभी लोग एक एक करके अपडेट ले रहे हैं, लेने के बाद ही यहाँ से जो भी जीत रहा है उसके बारे में ये लोग स्लोगनिंग दे रहे हैं। मैं एक बार आप लोगों से बात करने की कोशिश करूंगी। अभी तक जो रिजल्ट है, अभी तक जो ट्रेंड है, क्या लग रहा है, क्या होगा?
बीजेपी की सरकार बीजेपी बनेगी।
इस बार आलमगीर आलम, निसा आलम भारतीय इस बार
आजाद इस्लाम जीतेंगे।
इस बार स्लोगनिंग हो जाए क्योंकि अंदर तो काउंटिंग चल रहा है एक एक करके।
इस बार मैं दावा से बोल रहा हूँ निसा आलम इस बार यहाँ से 70,000 वोटों से लीड करेगा।
आगे किसी का चलने वाला नहीं, ना अकेला ना
आलमगीर आलम जिंदाबाद।
आलमगीर निसा आलम इस बार 70,000 से ज्यादा।
मतलब यहाँ पे जो लोग हैं अभी भी ये लोग बोल रहे हैं कि जो पार्टी का समर्थक है वो कह रहे हैं कि उनका ही पार्टी जीतेगी। इसी आत्मविश्वास के साथ ये लोग है। मैं एक बार दिखाने की कोशिश करूंगी, एक बार दिखाने की कोशिश करूंगी। कोशिश करूंगी कि यहाँ पे जो भी
ओके मैं फिर से वापस आ रहा हूँ. नेटवर्क इज वेरी बैड but I got a sense of that. You know, Abhishek and Niranjan, I'll hand it over to you, both of you, very quickly to take us through the numbers. Watch Jharkhand very closely. Analyze it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a few phone calls and come back with breaking news in a bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, please, over to you, both
Just one quick trend I wanted to bring, Abhishek, from Kerala. In Palakkad, the BJP is leading. And Palakkad is a seat. Yeah, Palakkad BJP is leading, and this is a seat where Waqf issue was a huge issue.
Yes.
Just before the elections, where Waqf claimed 200 to 400 acres.
Yeah.
Became a huge election issue, and the BJP seems to be capitalizing on that. But in Karnataka, there's a very interesting update. Congress, as of this minute, leading in all three. And Waqf was a big issue there as well.
Yeah.
Waqf was a very big issue there as well.
Let's go to Jharkhand and Maharashtra. I'm going through the election commission numbers, Niranjan.
Yes.
So, insofar as Maharashtra is concerned, the BJP is shown as leading on 128 seats. Then you have the Shiv Sena, which is at 55 seats. Then you have NCP, which is at 35 seats. That's the alliance partners together. Then you have INC at 20 seats. The Uddhav Sena at 17. And the Sharad Pawar NCP at 13. And others at 19 are independents are more than the Uddhav Sena and more than the Sharad Pawar NCP.
I would say without doubt before I take the break, and I will go across to Alisha in a bit. She's outside Shinde's residence, that this election seals, if I were to say so, the continued political comeback of Narendra Modi.
Yeah.
Anybody who
Also
questioned Prime Minister's popularity will have to eat their words. This is pure and pure Modi factor in play. After the win in Haryana, then the win in Maharashtra.
Yes.
And then UP is very important. Doubling the seats, more than double the seats in UP, shows BJP is back in the game. Congress is really, really reduced in individual performance. Only 12 seats in Jharkhand and I think 22 seats in Maharashtra. Become a very small player. The Lutyens media should not be allowed to spin this as Congress came back in Jharkhand. No, as of now, of the leads in Jharkhand, 30 are JMM seats.
Congress is
have a reality check. Congress is actually doing badly in Jharkhand, given the number of seats that it got. So Modi factor is very back, and Prime Minister will be at the BJP headquarters, ladies and gentlemen, 6:30 and going to be speaking live at 7. That's going to be really watched.
If I could add also that the Lok Sabha results might now look like an aberration, because if you see, there is a continuity where Modi factor is playing in the hearts and minds of electors.
Of course. Over to you guys. I'm coming back in a bit. Yeah, please continue, ladies and gentlemen.
It was an aberration. It is very clear now.
Aberration partly because of hubris. If you say 400 par, no, I think the biggest problem is that the slogan was 400 par, and that caused low turnout in some states, etc.
Created complacency also.
I think that was complacency, hubris. Complacency, hubris.
The Congress,
you say 400 par, you won't get 400.
Congress, the way it tried to divide the Hindu society, you know, that bluff is called by the voter now.
Congress is an anti-Hindu party.
I have a gift for you, Arnab.
No doubt about it. Congress is a Muslim party.
Absolutely.
And Uddhav is a Muslim party in both of them.
Jinnah's Muslim. One more thing.
I have a gift from Karnataka.
With regard to Jharkhand, it is a fact.
Popularity, why had you to give Ladki Behan?
DK
All that, why had you to increase the amount from 1,500?
By the way, in Jharkhand, only
2,100.
2 or 3 out of 18 rounds have been counted. So there is
In
still,
other states,
Jharkhand
it is
is
called
not yet.
Revdi.
The ECI results are.
The same Modi ji calls it Revdi in other states. But in Maharashtra, it becomes social
Why are you
empowerment.
giving Maiya Saman
Sir ji, Karnataka में जब guarantees की बात कांग्रेस करती है,
it is about
तो मोदी जी
social
says it is Revdi culture.
social empowerment.
Nirmala Sitharaman ji discourages it. But in Maharashtra, it becomes social empowerment.
Niranjan Abhishek, one very important
Hypocrisy की भी सीमा होती है सर.
very interesting take that you would see. उद्धव ठाकरे ना तो अपनी पार्टी के हुए, ना अपने वोट बैंक के हुए, और ना ही अपने परिवार के हुए. पूछो कैसे? उनके बेटे ने पिछली बार इलेक्शन लड़ा, आदित्य ठाकरे, when he was contesting his first election, that time MNS, Raj Thakre supported him. And now when Amit Thakre was contesting election, he's part of that family. But Uddhav Thakre fielded his own candidate against his own nephew. Then the guy who is not of his family, not of his vote.
I have a breaking news. 1 minute. I have a breaking reaction.
Right.
Harsh, one second. I have a breaking reaction coming in from Maharashtra. Breaking reaction coming in from Maharashtra, where the Congress leader and former Minister Nitin Raut has just said that the Election Commission of India is managed. Election Commission of India is working as BJP B team and is officially working for RSS Shaka in Maharashtra. Congress is also blaming Uddhav Thackeray and NCP for losses. We feel, and this is Nitin Raut of the Congress party saying, we feel that there were multiple such seats where there was a good hold of the Congress party that were given to UBT, that is Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray and Sharad Pawar, due to which we are losing. This is the Congress party officially. The blame game has begun. Blame game has begun.
Itself is contradictory.
Yeah.
Either the election commission is managing for BJP,
they have to say,
or
to say to keep their bosses happy.
So,
that statement
same party claiming two things.
What about Jharkhand?
Shows they don't have any answer to this verdict.
Big states are managed by election commission and not Jharkhand. Come on. What about Jharkhand then?
When the
Jharkhand would have been easier to manage.
Shiv Sena was taken away from Uddhav Thackeray, when the symbol of NCP was taken away, I mean, you can really understand.
Now people have given the verdict that who they want.
A gift from the...
I'm getting people had rejected. Harsh, I'm getting in some live pictures. Satya Prakash, they're speaking to Ramdas Atavale.
के आंकड़े आए
Yes, Satya Prakash.
120 से ज्यादा आ चुके हैं बीजेपी के और लगभग 200 आंकड़ा आ चुका है महायुति का।
नहीं, महायुति का तो मतलब 221 के ऊपर हम अभी तो है, तो हमें आशा है कि अभी तक हम 230 तक जा सकते हैं। और यहाँ मतलब लोगों ने नरेंद्र मोदी जी का विकास देखा है और राहुल गांधी जी ने संविधान पर जो भी मतलब हमेशा लोगों के सामने तो संविधान दिखाकर मतलब लोग गुमराह करने का काम किया था, तो लोगों के ध्यान में आया कि भाई ये सब लोग मतलब गलत प्रचार कर रहे हैं, बाबा साहब का संविधान को इतना नहीं बदल सकते हैं। और महाराष्ट्र का विकास हुआ था, इसीलिए मतलब लोगों ने अच्छा वोटिंग किया है। हमारी अपेक्षा से भी हमको लगता था कि भाई 165-170 सीट आएगी, लेकिन हम 230-35 तक हम जा सकते हैं, तो इसीलिए मुझे लगता है कि
cutting across to the live pictures outside Eknath Shinde's residence, where there are firecrackers being burst. Celebrations have begun outside Eknath Shinde's residence, where my colleague Alisha, live from there. Alisha, over to you. Alisha.
Well, yes, Niranjan, as we can see, there are workers and the leaders who have already arrived at the Chief Minister's residence in Thane, where the celebration has already started. And there are also banners which we have been told across his constituency, that is Kopri Panchpatri, because it's Eknath Shinde who is leading from his constituency, and sometime from now, even Eknath Shinde will be coming out of his residence. He is likely to visit the counting center in his constituency, as well as he will go to the Varsha Bungalow, where there are series of meetings which is going to be happened, because as far as Chief Minister face is concerned, we know that the BJP has already mentioned, it's a Pravin Darikar who said that the largest party, whoever has the largest number, the Chief Minister will be from the same party. But here are the Shiv Sena, there are banners across Thane, also his constituency, which has clearly mentioned that Eknath Shinde will come back as the Chief Minister. So here in Thane, right outside his residence, where the celebration have already started, we can see there are workers and leaders, they have been arriving. What we have been told that the ministers have been asked to get all the MLAs back in Mumbai by evening, but it is indeed a victory for the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, who was contesting from Kedar Dige, who is the nephew of Anand Dige.
Okay, we had some pictures also coming of BJP leaders sharing laddus, and just want to get in some views here, Abhishek. Many people asking what happens to Sharad Pawar after this. Of course, we discussed about Uddhav Thackeray, but what happens to Sharad Pawar after this?
Well, as in the case of Uddhav Thackeray, so in the case of Sharad Pawar, Niranjan, though I would say Sharad Pawar legacy might have a little more longevity than Uddhav's. It's downhill from here on, you know. Depending on which election you are talking about, the vote share from here on is going to shrink, because remember, if Ajit Pawar has held on to his fort in Baramati, right?
Yes.
And despite all the doubling down that we saw in terms of campaigning by Sharad Pawar, holding 5 or 6 rallies in one constituency alone, going, you know, to area-wise, I think this speaks volumes about the manner in which Maharashtra politics has seen a tectonic shift this time. in the case of both the regional parties, passing on of the baton happening, in the sense that in the case of NCP, it's clear that Ajit Pawar now holds fourth. So in the case of Shiv Sena, it's Eknath Shinde who really owns the legacy of Bala Saheb Thackeray. I think we can, let the discussion on vote share be for later, but this is clear shift happening.
And Congress, on another note, breaking news coming in, Congress has conceded defeat. I mean, some in the Congress in Maharashtra, of course, trying to blame everything else except their own performance. Supriya Srinath of the Congress party, Srinath, saying that the results are very disappointing. What is happening in Jharkhand should have happened in Maharashtra. We will work on our results. Udita, you want to speak about Sharad Pawar's legacy? Where next? What next, rather?
No, Sharad Pawar, this is something surprising also, because I thought Sharad Pawar was holding fort to some extent. So this is a bit of a surprise. But I think the one thing which has made all the difference, you see, these Bangladesh events are constantly playing on the mind of the majority community. Every day there is something from Bangladesh, Now juxtapose that with the kind of appeasement which Mahavikas Aghadi has done in Maharashtra. The kind of demands it is accepted from All India Muslim Personal Law Board, from Sajjad Nomani. You get my point? So this, I think, is the driving factor. And secondly, the Lok Sabha result for BJP was an aberration. You are very right. I think the Modi magic continues and continues with greater force, I would say. But for Pawar, I think the whole thing is closed now.
Okay, one breaking news.
I mean, the difference between Pawar and Uddhav is very less.
We have a live update.
Pawar era is about to end.
Shyam Prasad Meka. Yes, please go ahead.
You want viewers to think that this is Muslim polarization? No, there is no Hindu vote. There is no Muslim vote. Okay, we are faring badly in this election. We will
then what is it according to you? What is it according to you?
Okay, so but continuously going on.
Let us go.
Hindu polarization, Muslim polarization. No, that's not there in the country. You are trying to put it.
So what is it then? I mean, agreed. I concede that it is not Hindu polarization, Muslim polarization. For argument's sake, what it is then?
It has never done in the past.
We need to analyze. We need to analyze Maharashtra.
Tanvir.
Abhishek, one small breaking and then hand it over to you.
Okay, please do.
Breaking news update. Vinod Tavade has come to the BJP headquarters. The BJP legislative meeting is going to take place tomorrow. Quick update coming in from Mumbai. Over to you, Abhishek.
Okay, Tanvir, Shyam Prasad Meka says, no, this is not Hindu polarization or counter polarization vis-a-vis Muslim polarization. What it is then?
See, firstly, three things you have analyzed. Muslims have voted less in number in comparative to last time. So Muslim polarization, let's really not talk about it. And second thing, Muslim votes doesn't belong to any particular party. Muslim votes belongs to every party, whoever they wish to, whoever they want to. Muslims are the most deprived class. Whoever wants to give them development, safety, whoever. But BJP always plays a very nice, tactful game. What is that they do every time? They try to bring Muslims versus Hindus.
Hang on to that point because I have to go cut across to Alisha's and Thane. She's getting a live response. Coming back to you on that point. Hold on to that point. Alisha.
कल सुबह तक मुख्यमंत्री कौन इसीलिए बैठक ले रहे थे. जयंत पाटिल गाड़ी चला रहा था, उनके बगल में संजय राउत बैठे थे, पीछे बाला साहब थोरात बैठे थे. अभी खुद हार रहे हैं. अभी कल के लिए आमदार कैसे लाने का, कौन क्या, सब चालू था. मंत्रिमंडल सब रेडी था. संजय राउत खुद मुख्यमंत्री के लिए तैयार हो चुके थे. शरद पवार जी को बोले थे कि मेरा नाम आगे करो. आज उनकी हालत है.
महाविकास आघाड़ी की ओर से संजय राउत अपने आप को,
संजय राउत खुद को मुख्यमंत्री समझ रहे थे. वो कोशिश कर रहे थे कि उनका नाम आगे आए.
कहीं ना कहीं पर चार्टर्ड प्लेन्स, होटल बुक हो चुके थे. तो क्या यही प्लानिंग महायुति की भी?
देखो, महायुति जीतने वाली थी और ये नतीजा आज सामने आया है.
तो अब मुख्यमंत्री फेस क्या है? क्योंकि यहाँ पर बीजेपी तो साफ तौर पर ये कह रही है कि उनकी लार्जेस्ट पार्टी.
देखो, महायुति का नेता लोग निर्णय लेंगे, लेकिन मैं शिवसेना से बंदा हूँ, मैं कार्यकर्ता हूँ. मेरा नेता एकनाथ शिंदे साहब, मुझे लगता है कि एकनाथ शिंदे साहब मुख्यमंत्री होना चाहिए.
This was a member of parliament Naresh Maske we were talking about, and we'll just show you the visuals right outside his residence because there is a celebration that is constantly happening. Right after we know that it is Eknath Shinde who has been leading from his constituency, Kopri Panch Pakari, and anytime from now it will shift. Eknath Shinde, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, is going to come out of his residence. This is personal residence where he is staying right now. He's been here since 2 days. He's doing the meeting with all his members, with the spokesperson, as well as as well as the MLAs, and everyone has been instructed to come back to Mumbai in evening. So let me show you the visuals constantly right outside the residence, because there are constant slogans clearly mentioning that Eknath Shinde will be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. This is what the workers and the leaders of the Shiv Sena is really aspiring for. And anytime from now, as I mentioned, that Eknath Shinde most likely will be visiting to the counting center, or he will also go to Varsha Bungalow, because important part will be, we know the numbers is with Mahayuti, but who will be the Chief Minister will be a question, and that is the decision will be taken in a joint meeting where BJP, Shiv Sena and NCP will be present in the meeting.
Breaking news. Right now, BJP mocking the MVA Abhishek. Maharashtra independence. Amit Malviya has tweeted saying Maharashtra independence and others have more seats than Sharad Pawar and Uddhav Thackeray faction. Others and independents are leading on 21. Uddhav Thackeray 17, Sharad Pawar 13. And if you look at the combined seats, 55, Shinde Sena has as many seats as all of them in MVA combined.
Yeah, exactly. That's a huge one. Earlier it was just BJP, now even Shinde Sena has more seats than the MVA combined together. But, continuing with the conversation we were having, Tanveer, the opposition has to really own up to its campaign. They were doubling down on the fatwas. They were doubling down on the Muslim community support. You saw what Swara Bhaskar did, for example. You saw what the other leaders did in terms of taking support, meeting these Maulanas. So obviously they were comfortable during the campaign projecting a picture of them being a Muslim appeasement party. It has backfired now. Own it up.
See, certainly there are a lot of mistakes and a couple of Maulanas really going out of the way to make a couple of statements that has totally costed the political party. But however, totally saying that it was Hindus versus Muslims, no, this country has always been secular. This country's soul is secular. It is going to be secular forever and ever and ever. Uddhav Thackeray, firstly,
it's not a question of secular.
Uddhav Thackeray,
it's a question of national security.
Dada, yes,
not
Dada,
secular.
Dada, second.
It's an issue of national security.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is to be responsible for national security? If at all you're talking about infiltration, Bangladesh issue, who is responsible? If at all you're saying Soren's money has come, George Soros money has come, Soros money has come to India, don't you think it's a failure of BJP?
All India
Don't you think it is BJP?
What do you call it? Sajjad Nomani supports Taliban. If his demands are accepted by...
Sajjad Nomani is a Muslim.
सर एक है तो सेफ है
He's not a political leader.
क्या होने वाला है
तो गलत क्या है? गलत क्या है? एक है तो सेफ ही है. एक है तो सेफ है.
कौन एक है?
अखंड भारत में
एक में मैं आता हूँ कि नहीं आता हूँ? एक में मैं आता हूँ नहीं आता हूँ?
आप हमारे बड़े भाई हैं.
अब्दुल
I find it.
प्रधानमंत्री बोल रहे हैं कि एक हो जाओ.
आपको बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
ये हिंदू वोट
सुनिए, I'm asking you, so you will get to speak. Hear me out. 1 minute. Uday Dada, he's saying,
जो राष्ट्रवादी
Abdul Raza Khan, harsh.
See the logic. 1 minute.
Hold on. Uday Dada was making a point. Hold on.
जो वोटिंग मुसलमानों का थोड़ा कम हुआ है उसका कारण they worked with Barelvis and others.
No. Listen. No.
I want to ask you a question about while I was coming here, a friend of mine from Manipur had really given me this shawl from Manipur, saying that the people out there are suffering.
Come on,
what is Mr. Modi and Amit Shah they are doing about it?
Have you been to Manipur ever? Hello, Tanveer.
I know what is happening in Manipur. I don't need to really visit. People are dying. People are being killed. Women's dead bodies are put in the river.
I'm getting in breaking news right now.
It is a
I am
serious
going to stand
issue.
with my brother.
Breaking news update right now. 1 minute.
And I want
Please don't divert.
It's a issue that requires healing.
Don't divert.
It's a serious issue that requires healing. It is not a communal issue.
Don't divert.
Don't communalize Manipur.
Don't divert.
Think about
I have a breaking news.
my brothers and sisters of
Breaking news update.
Arey Baba, election is in Maharashtra.
Manipur.
Breaking
Manipur is important. Why have we neglected
You're only wearing the soul of Manipur. We carry Manipur in our heart.
Breaking news from
You don't
Go down to Manipur and find out what is happening. Have you spoken to anybody? Have you spoken to anybody?
Tanveer, you
Have
belong
you
to a
gone down
political
to the
party.
ground? Have you seen the cries of the people?
Okay, 1 minute.
Don't sit in
I want to go across to the news. I want to go across to the news. Please, everyone calm down. I want to go across to the news. Today is about Maharashtra. Jharkhand, and the 46 other bypolls. Please calm down. Please calm down. I will let you speak.
You know, Maharashtra.
1 minute. Calmly, Tanvir, there's a way to debate. 1 minute. 1 minute.
We need to really bring India for progress.
I have a breaking news update. This is a news channel. Can I please give the news related to elections? Thank you very much.
Congress is going to do that.
1 minute. Savio, don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. I have a breaking news update coming in. BJP sending central observers tomorrow. They're going to meet the alliance partners tomorrow. The new cabinet in Maharashtra, I'm putting out the breaking news right now. The new cabinet in Maharashtra will be sworn in before the 26th of November. Before the 26th of November, the new cabinet is going to be sworn in. The BJP is not going to waste time. They'll be forming the government before the 26th. Top sources saying that senior leaders like Rajnath Singh likely to be sent as observers to Maharashtra. Bhupendra Yadav already in Mumbai. He was also election in charge. And Bhupendra Yadav and Fadnavis last night had a late night meeting thinking of the next few steps. So they in a sense knew how the mood was in Maharashtra. And we are hearing that they're not going to waste time. They're going to swear in the cabinet before the 26th. Abhishek.
Well, obviously, those things will start, the process of the government formation, Niranjan, but we are having a very interesting conversation. Abdul Razak Khan, let's have a structured conversation. Don't jump in, but I'm coming to you now. Uday Dada was making a point, which is that the open pandering, irrespective of whether Muslims bought into it, I mean, it's to the credit to the wisdom of Muslim community that they did not buy into it. It's fantastic. And that really proves the point that India is actually a secular country and we are one as a nation. But when it comes to politics, the kind of open pandering to very Islamist sentiment that was being done by these political parties, a large mass of the populace, including the Muslims, saw through it and have reflected in the result.
Abhishek, I will tell you one thing. Please allow me to speak without any interruption. Now, this is actually not victory. It is a stolen mandate.
What is a stolen mandate? Why is it a stolen mandate?
Okay, let me explain.
No, answer my question.
Okay, let me explain. I'm answering your question along with it. I'm saying, बटेंगे तो कटेंगे. क्या मतलब होता है इसका? आप डरा रहे हैं वोटर को.
ठीक है, डर गए.
बस एक हैं तो सेफ हैं. Sir, 1 minute. Sir, please 1 minute. Sir, please understand what I'm trying to convey first. I am saying, where is it coming from? In comparison to Modi ji and Sajjad Domani, whom will the people believe? मोदी जी इज सेइंग एक हैं तो सेफ हैं का मतलब आप बीजेपी को वोट करो इकट्ठे हो जाओ दिस इज हिंदू वोट कंसोलिडेशन
आई वाज नॉट आस्किंग टू यू अब्दुल रज़ाक खान अबाउट द बीजेपी's campaign I was asking about the parties that have lost and you represent the Congress party I'm saying the open pandering to the Islamist sentiment which even the Muslims have not bought into has made the Congress party pay the
I have the first pictures of Devendra Fadnavis
have spoken like
this. Can we please break
exactly
that?
You got it.
One more thing. He shouldn't have spoken.
You got it. Breaking news. Okay.
Unwelcome statement close to election.
बटेंगे तो कटेंगे.
Let us go to Article 370 restoration in Jammu and Kashmir. That is a national issue?
Sir, done is done.
Play the video.
Supreme Court has also given us ruling on that. Let us not speak
Play the
that.
video.
Okay.
I am speaking close to elections. Whatever Sajjad Nomani said is unwelcome.
It's on the group's plate.
This is also an eye-opener. I think
Abhishek, बटेंगे तो कटेंगे rhetoric.
I will come to it. Okay, yeah.
Restore statehood, everybody wants. Everybody wants to restore statehood.
Why?
It's different.
It has to be restored.
There's no problem with restoring
with that. But it's about Article 370. But I think we are. Oh, Mr. Hold on, Mr. Basu, please hold on. We are getting pictures.
Let's go straight to the pictures.
We're getting pictures
first visuals of
Devendra Fadnavis speaking to his mother, seeking her blessings. That should be a nice picture whenever we can get it. I believe in 15 seconds. Next, those pictures are getting published. Absolutely exclusive.
No. I would like to add something here.
Yeah, Nikhil. Long time, Nikhil.
When I was ABVP head of Karnataka, he was my president.
He will be the chief minister.
That's भारतीय सभ्यता की अपनी माँ से आशीर्वाद लेते हैं.
आशीर्वाद लेना अच्छी बात है. आशीर्वाद ले किस ले रहे हैं?
सभ्यता
मैंने आशीर्वाद ले रहे हैं बहुत अच्छे हैं. मैं यही पूछ रहा हूँ कि मुख्यमंत्री के लिए ले रहे हैं.
The political conversation till we get the picture right. Okay, coming back to the political conversation, and it was interesting conversation. Abdul, ultimately you admitted that Sajjad Nomani was a mistake.
He has no role to play in politics. Whatever it is, it should be related to religious.
But that's the mistake, political mistake of the Congress party or the parties.
I am openly admitting today that Sajjad Nomani should
Fantastic.
have
Let's cut to the.
before
Okay,
election.
I'll come back to this.
Very close to
Pictures of Devendra Fadnavis. Hold on. Pictures of Devendra Fadnavis. Pictures of Devendra Fadnavis.
Put the audio up. Put the audio up, please.
Put
the audio up.
ये तो संध्याकाळी येतो आता इकडून सगळं निघतो आम्ही येतो हा मी कळवतो चला धन्यवाद आशीर्वाद देतो हॅलो येतो संध्याकाळी येतो आता इकडून सगळं निघतो आम्ही येतो हा मी कळवतो चला धन्यवाद आशीर्वाद देतो
Politics here. Going across to Alisha, as she gets us the latest from the Fadnavis camp as well. Mother Sarita Tai Fadnavis has spoken to his mother, and she has just congratulated him. I mean, with 126 seats for the BJP.
That's a record-breaking performance.
Abhishek, I still remember when Shinde was picked as the chief minister, and I still remember the expression on Fadnavis's face.
Obviously, he was not happy. He was not happy.
And for him today, it's a big moment, and there's no. I think there's some action there going across straight up.
Oh, huge one.
Alisha.
Niranjan, you have to break this. Aditya Thackeray is trailing now from Worli. Milind Devra is leading. Can we? Oh, that's breaking news development coming in on the BBG.
That's a big one. As per the Election Commission, Alisha saying that Aditya Thackeray is trailing in Worli.
Hey, Hucha.
Let's go cross full frame to Alisha, please. Alisha. Okay,
some network issue there. Okay, but this is a big breaking development coming in that despite all the genuflection that Uddhav Thackeray did for the Muslim vote bank, it's not working for his own son in Worli. Radhika Khera of the BJP will be joining us in a while.
The pictures, please.
Okay. Do we have Alisha again or? Okay, not getting Alisha right, but Radhika Khera of the BJP has joined us, and we were having a conversation where Abdul Razak Khan, in a fantastic show of political courage and honesty, said that the pandering to the Islamist sentiment was perhaps not right. It was not political, and
elections you come out and say वोटों का खिलाफ करो, जो लोग opposition को support करें उनका हुक्का पानी बंद करो. This does not go down well with the majority community, right?
Right.
So there should be some, a weight to the words that you say.
Right.
You cannot just only the Muslim vote is not a decisive factor in the entire state of Maharashtra.
Absolutely.
You have to consider. So
absolutely.
I am saying the Maulana should take care. Sir, secular constitution.
Maulana has to respect that also.
Sir, he definitely respected. He did not say any word against the constitution, against the country, and against any citizen of this country.
Okay.
All that he said. Sir, you just tell me one thing. What is batenge to katenge?
Okay, we're stuck on the same point. We're stuck on the same point.
Why if it was Modi ji's popularity, why you needed Lanchi? If it was Modi ji's popularity.
Most nationalist job in Kashmir.
Sir, ये तो आप एक तरफ से वोट खरीद रहे हो, एक तरफ से डरा रहे हो, धमका रहे हो.
What does it mean?
Okay, is Alisha connected?
United we stand, divided we fall. What is wrong with that?
Is Alisha connected?
United we stand, divided we fall.
Okay, Alisha is connected. We're just going to the ground to the report. Alisha is connected with us now. I'm coming to you, Radhika Khera, in a bit. Alisha, we just showed those pictures that you got of Devendra Fadnavis talking to his mother and seeking her blessings. Is this connected with something happening on the ground? Has he been sounded out that he could be the chief minister next?
Well, Abhishek, that is something BJP senior leader Pravin Darekar, while speaking to media, has mentioned that it has been very much clear that Mahayuti has the largest number, and whichever party has been elected, the chief minister will be elected from the largest party itself. And if it's BJP, if we have a chance to get the Chief Minister face, it will be Devendra Fadnavis only. So we saw the video of Devendra Fadnavis while his mother Sarita Tai was congratulating him, and even Devendra Fadnavis was saying that by late evening he will go to Nagpur and meet his mother, which is quite not possible for him because we know that there will be a celebration across Maharashtra, and right now we are outside Eknath Shinde's residence. We know that Eknath Shinde, who's also been leading with a huge margin against Shiv Sena UBT candidate, that is Kedar Dighe, who is a nephew of Anand Dighe. So it was a fight not only as a personal contest, but we know that it was something an ideological divide that happened right after the split of the Shiv Sena. We have also been told that Eknath Shinde anytime from now will be coming out. He will meet his workers as well, who is been celebrating here from quite some time now. We know that they have been constantly celebrating. Most of the MPs and all the leaders who are already been inside congratulating the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. But we'll see that whether Chief Minister comes out, Eknath Shinde will be coming out of his residence, and most likely he will first go to the counting center and later where Varsha Bungalow, where there will be a meeting over the Chief Minister face as well, because Shiv Sena leaders and workers here outside his residence constantly saying that this Maharashtra election was under the guidance of Eknath Shinde. He was the Chief Minister and he should continue as the Chief Minister.
Okay, thank you so much. Alisha, so the situation is fluid insofar as who takes the leadership as Chief Minister of the state. Is too early for that because these are just trends and we are yet to hear first of the results coming in. But interesting, I'm going through, Niranjan, this is very interesting. Sanjay Raut has actually already sought a re-election in Maharashtra.
Wow.
Isn't that a breaking news development? He's saying that no, have a re-poll of the entire state and have it with ballot paper. This, according to him, Maharashtracha nikal ha janmatacha call nahi. He's saying this is not people's mandate. Please remove EVMs and have an election again. This is what happens when you work out of AC rooms, Abhishek. This is what happens when you work out of AC rooms. And we remember when we were in Mumbai.
Of highest cadre, I think. I mean, that's a wrong statement. Really Sanjay can't really say those statements. You know, he's
only Sanjay can say these kind of statements.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe only Sanjay can say these kind of statements. This is political immaturity.
I must try. Sanjay Raut, there are many Sanjays there in politics in Maharashtra.
He totally caused Uddhav Thackeray his total debacle. I think Sanjay, high time. Uddhav Saab, मैं आपसे मिला हूँ, कई बार मिला हूँ. अगर आप ये चैनल देख रहे हैं, तो it is high time that you have to really kick this man out of your political party. And
it's too late. It's over.
Really not happening.
It's over.
Even if at all you want to have future, this man Sanjay Raut has to be kicked out of political paraphernalia.
Yes, by popular demand. By popular demand.
continue to do what he does best.
Yes.
Work for the BJP.
Only people in the BJP want Sanjay Raut, or people only in the BJP want Rahul Gandhi. No, people in the Congress.
No, people in Congress definitely need Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi is the one who's a real political leader who really understands people's requirement and speaking people's language. Whether it is an issue of Adani, who's speaking
even the BJP wants Rahul Gandhi to continue perhaps.
I'm sure BJP.
Prime Minister. Radhika Khera, interesting conversation you have to come in here. Now, what I was positing was in this debate is that only people outside the Shiv Sena want Sanjay Raut to continue in the Shiv Sena. Only people outside the Congress want Rahul Gandhi to continue as Congress leader because it perhaps helps the BJP.
No, one second. Radhika Khera hasn't come in, 1 second.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. The people of Maharashtra have given a befitting reply to the vote jihad politics and the fatwa politics of the Mahavikas Aghadi. Now, whether Sanjay Raut stays or doesn't stay, Rahul Gandhi stays or doesn't stay, the damage is done and it's an irreversible damage. The Congress party is not going to revive. Even though the alliance is leading in Jharkhand, the Congress party, the parasite of the India alliance, has less seats than they originally had in the previous election. So we have been saying this all along, the Congress is finished. The Congress has already broken broken down over 20 times ever since Mahatma Gandhi passed away. Now, this Indira Gandhi's Congress is also on the verge of collapsing. No amount of repackaging or bringing in new leaders, even if Priyanka Vadra today has won thanks to the same EVM that they are abusing in Maharashtra, nothing is going to change for the Congress. You can bring Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Vadra, you can bring Robert Vadra, Jijaji, you can bring Rehan Vadra, who's also getting ready for his political debut. Nothing will work because people of India have broken free. वो कहते हैं ना कि गुलामी की बेड़ियों से आज़ादी मिल गई है. They were ruled by the Gandhi dynasty, but the Congress party was.
कौन सी गुलामी मैडम? आप गुलाम हो क्या? Don't 1 second. No, don't ambush her. No, don't ambush her. मुझे तो नहीं लगता. 1 second. लगते हो कि इस आजाद देश में आपको बोलने की सुविधा मिली, आजाद देश में आपको पढ़ने की सुविधा मिली, आप पढ़ लिख कर एक बीजेपी की स्पोक्सपर्सन बनी हो. वेरी गुड, स्वागत है. और आप
इंदिरा गांधी कौन थी?
10 साल पहले आजाद हुए. What are you talking about?
लगाई थी?
Are you trying to say that 140 crore people?
Indira Gandhi belonged to which party, sir? Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister from which party, sir?
Indira Gandhi was
the Indian National
party,
Congress,
which is a national
who
party,
took away
nationalist
every right that the Constitution gives to the citizens. So please don't come and give me gyan over here. Please go back and read history if you've not read history in your textbook. Who was Indira Gandhi and what did she do? And what did your Mahavikas Aghadi do with a journalist of the Republic channel, Arnab Goswami ji? Everybody knows. So you do not talk about free speech. Do not talk about free speech.
1 minute. PK Basu and Manasvi. PK Basu and Manasvi.
I don't need your gyan.
PK Basu and Manasvi. PK.
Why did you
1 minute, take a break. PK. Manasvi.
What all?
1 minute. Manasvi. Manasvi, 1 second. PK, 1 minute. PK and Manasvi.
सब कुछ.
Abhishek, control them.
Okay.
1 minute. PK.
Okay, 1 minute.
PK and Manasvi, 1 minute. 1 minute.
PK is on fire.
PK and Manasvi, 1 minute. You know what? We need calm, okay? We need calm. We can speak about this calmly. The kind of calm that we see outside the Mumbai Congress office, where I want to go right now, because to bring the calm into our studios, I need to go outside the Congress office. I want calm. I want peace. Meenakshi is outside the Congress office and she's going to get us the calm and peace right now. Meenakshi, over to you. Look at the calm and peace outside the Congress office in Mumbai. Look at that. Meenakshi, दिखाइए वहाँ पे इतना calm, इतना
Celebration started in Mahayuti camp, and the other hand, the Congress office. I am here now at Congress office. Let me show you the visuals. Since the trend started coming in, the Congress office has started to empty out. Ramesh Chenithala was supposed to arrive at 8 a.m., but he has not come yet. No leader are answering their call. Now we have seen yesterday the Congress tried resort politics. Even Congress was confident yesterday that they would form the government in Maharashtra. They even claimed leadership of the government. But as soon as the trends came in, they started playing the blame game. And now here nobody is here. You can see this is the Congress office of Mumbai, and nobody is here. No leaders are present here. There is only staffs we can see, and we all reporters are here. So total sannata in Congress office. Abhishek and Niranjan.
Yes. Thank you for that. We had some more bit of breaking news coming in. The allies are meeting in Maharashtra today. They're not waiting even till tomorrow. We thought that meeting is going to take place tomorrow, but we are hearing that today the Mahayuti allies, namely the BJP, Shiva Sena, the original Shiva Sena under Shinde, and NCP Ajit Pawar. NCP is with Ajit Pawar. All three of them. Calm down. Whatever you may like it, you may not like it. They're meeting. They have won. They have won. Okay, they have won.
Original backstab was Uddhav Thackeray. Uddhav Thackeray won. Uddhav Thackeray backstab first.
Sucharita is also joining us here in the studio. Sucharita is also joining us live in the studio.
Can I come in? Passed on to dynasty. I said agreeing to that.
No. Okay, we have Rahul joining us. Rahul recently joined. Rahul, hi. Rahul is joining us live from Mumbai. Rahul is joining us live.
Firstly,
your friend Aditya Thackeray, your very, very close friend Aditya Thackeray is trailing, I heard. Is that true?
100%. I would just like to bring few facts on the table right now for everyone here. Firstly, if you see all around right now what is happening in Maharashtra, we have a rise in 45 lakh women votes. So this victory is purely by the Mahayuti government, by Eknath Shinde ji, this purely goes out to every woman out there who have come out and voted for the Mahayuti alliance. And if you see 16 to 20,000 rise in every assembly, that's the biggest mark, and that's the winning margin you will see all over Maharashtra. And this is purely a victory of the alliance, wherein they have worked for infrastructure, they have worked for Atal Setu. If you see metro, we have the highest network of metro in the world right now, and this is purely about development. And their false narrative has not worked here. And Mr. Sanjay Raut can now purely go and check the batteries, and now the EVM goes wrong, and so on and so forth. But during the Lok Sabha time, the EVM were perfect, the batteries were doing great. And again, coming to Milind Devaraji, he is going to get his part of the pie there. He will go in for victory, because mandate of Mumbai and mandate of Maharashtra is with Mahayuti, and it is purely with our CM Shri Eknath Shinde ji, who is a hard-working Mumbaikar.
Okay, are you suggesting that Eknath Shinde is going to continue as Chief Minister?
I would just really say that, as a Shiv Sainik, as a Mumbaikar, as a Maharashtrian, I would purely feel that he continues, because we have fought the election under his leadership. And if you say thereby the percentage of all the polls that had come out, 32% likability by every Maharashtrian, and that is not a political survey. So that is something that when you like a leader, you are across the party line, you are there. 2.5 crore women benefiting from the scheme by the state itself. Our farmers, if you see education loan free, our policies all around Maharashtra is for each and every citizen. And that is what matters. Right now, no religion, no sect matters. It is purely about development and our future generations to come in.
He has to continue the kind of contribution he did. Eknath Shinde backstabbed Shiv Sena, backstabbed Bala Saheb, and now he contributed for BJP. He should be the chief minister. If he does not become the chief minister,
the reality is the first
Eknath Shinde does not become the chief minister.
Uddhav Thackeray
Earlier it is now when the citizens have voted for you.
He came to power. He won his seat.
It's interesting.
BJP ally. The Shiv
It is about being a star loser.
Okay.
Backstab first. Who is the first?
Okay, hold on.
I think it is very clear.
I have a request to make.
Uddhav Thackeray.
For Maharashtra election, he betrayed his party, he betrayed his voters, he betrayed.
We live in a democracy. We live in a democracy.
All right, can we move forward? Can we move forward? Okay.
He has to be.
I thought there was a heated discussion. Manasvi.
The question is.
I thought there was a heated discussion going on in the Hindi studio. When I come, I think this is better. Abhishek, this is better.
This would be better. My only request is for the panelists.
The English studio is much more than
when guests are joining from outside the studio, please let them speak, because they don't have the benefit of responding to your immediate intervention. So there is a time lag also. Also, it's interesting to see that people batting for Eknath Shinde as chief minister are those who till yesterday wanted Uddhav Thackeray to be the chief minister. Yesterday wanted Nana Patole to be the chief minister. Yesterday wanted somebody, a nominee of Sharad Pawar to be the chief minister. Today they see in Eknath Shinde, they are savoir.
Abhishek, I'm repeating. Just one second.
Harsh.
Just one second, brother. Okay. I'm repeating one prediction I had made on the voting day.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if Sharad Pawar tomorrow, day after, give support to Mahayuti Gadbandhan. Don't be surprised.
When we are on Sharad Pawar, listen, Manasvi, it's an interesting statistic that this is the worst ever performance of Sharad Pawar since 1967. Since he first contested an election. 11% is the strike rate of Sharad Pawar. Of the 86 seats Sharad Pawar's NCP has contested, they are leading only on 10. And that really gives you an idea of the kind of decimation that has happened of NCP, Sharad Pawar and Uddhav Sena. And that really speaks, because you were mentioning about this betrayal aspect, people can see on the ground, Manasvi, and it's getting reflected in who they see the real Sena to be, who they see as the real legatee of Bala Saheb Thackeray.
Pawar was believed to be the weakest link in Mahayuti, and he has proved to be so strong.
Yeah. But so have all the others. They've all outperformed themselves. All beat the BJP, the alliance in total has...
BJP entered. Shiv Sena was was the bigger brother and BJP was a smaller brother in 1990s. And today, allow me. But now you see, now you see
is the bigger brother.
Okay, another breaking news development. Unrest building up in the Maharashtra.
That's politics. That's politics.
Hold on.
But BJP is the
All right, now the news that's coming in is that the Congress leaders are unhappy with Uddhav Thackeray. Now listen to this. Listen to this. The Congress, Manasvi, you'll have to hold it.
Let's go to the news. Let's go to the news. We'll come back to the conversation.
There is news coming in that Congress leaders are apparently very, very miffed with Uddhav Thackeray.
For messing it up.
Those cracks are now developing within the Mahavikas Aghadi because they did not expect to be ruining it this badly for the alliance. Now, is it blame Uddhav now? Is it blame Congress now? I'm sure the whole day through we'll be coming across
there is clearly a case of Uddhav Thackeray messing it up for the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi in terms of the confused messaging that he did. You know, he not only confused his electorate, he confused perhaps the other parties also. Shravan is there at the BJP headquarters. Let's get to Shravan. Shravan, over to you. Action beginning at the BJP headquarters or not, Shravan?
Certainly, it's not that much. It's expected to begin. Preparations are already underway. You have flags of the Mahayuti now being brought in, apart from the BJP flag, the NCP flag being put here right now, along with the Shiva Sena flag. So there is a celebration that is expected to take place later in the day. Just a quick update of the breaking news now coming in. Abhishek, while speaking to some of the BJP leaders who have come in, this is what we have picked up. The legislative party meeting is expected to take place sometime tomorrow, late in the evening, or perhaps it could also spill over to Monday. They're also looking at perhaps the cabinet being sworn in by the 26th. But remember, on 26th again, because of it being a Samvidhan Day, there could be a change on that too. Right now, the central observers are expected to land in Mumbai sometime tomorrow, when they also meet the alliance partners. That's when the decision essentially to be taken as to who exactly is going to be the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra. While there is certainly a growing clamour within the BJP itself, because this by far has been the best performance, hoping that it would be their leader who becomes the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. But there could be a twist also, keeping in mind how exactly the BJP central leadership really views this, because all through the campaigning, if you really look at it right from the Prime Minister to the Home Minister, all the several top leadership have largely seen Eknath Shinde, or has said that they are fighting this election under the leadership of Eknath Shinde. So that is one of the reasons why there are certain internal speculation also doing the round that, you will have to keep Eknath Shinde happy too. And that is the reason why things could turn around a little bit. But more clarity only expected little later in the day. As far as Fadnavis is concerned, he's expected to leave for Nagpur in a short while from now. That's a tradition that he has always followed.
Goyal is at Devendra Fadnavis's residence. Now, that is, the events are going on now. Devendra Fadnavis has just spoken to the Home Minister Amit Shah. He's had a phone call. He's had a phone conversation with the Home Minister Amit Shah. And now the Union Minister Piyush Goyal is at Devendra Fadnavis.
And these pictures, Sucharita, are from outside the residence of Ajit Pawar, who's of course done a great comeback vis-a-vis the general elections. Piyush Goyal at the residence of Devendra Fadnavis. Also, since we are discussing Maharashtra and Mumbai, Aditya Thackeray continues to trail. Not only that, the margin of his trailing is increasing as we speak. It's at about 17,000 now. Also, since we are talking about Mumbai, this is an interesting statistic. Again, a complete turnaround from the general elections. Mumbai, the Mahayuti is leading in the greater Mumbai region. Mahayuti is leading in all 36 assembly segments, including Worli of Aditya Thackeray. And this really gives you an idea of the kind of scale of turnaround that we are seeing from general elections, where the BJP won only one of the 6 Lok Sabha seats in the greater Mumbai region. I'm told Soumya is live from outside the residence of Devendra Fadnavis, where Piyush Goyal has reached some action there. Soumya, please tell us what's happening.
Yes, right now
there's constant movement here. Leaders after leaders are entering for Devendra Fadnavis residence. Just a few minutes back, we had Piyush Goyal entering the residence of the Deputy Chief Minister. We also had former MP Kirit Somaya entering the residence of Devendra Fadnavis. Everybody is here to congratulate the Deputy Chief Minister. Few minutes back, we also had a word with Praveen Darikar, who claimed that whosoever in Mahayuti ends up taking the most number of seats will have the higher chances to put up their CM face. And as per the trends now, BJP has a higher share of seats here in Maharashtra, which is why it's most likely that Devendra Fadnavis could be a probable CM face from BJP side.
Okay, thank you so much, Soumya, with that update. Action continuing outside the Devendra Fadnavis residence. We are seeing leaders trooping in. Piyush Goyal, the union minister, who, of course, along with Ashwini Vaishnav, really put his head down and stayed put in Mumbai to oversee the BJP's campaign. The nuts and bolts job between him and Ashwini Vaishnav, the union minister, with multiple portfolios, the most important of which, of course, the Information and Broadcasting Ministry, as also Telecom and IT. And these are pictures of inside Fadnavis' residence where the meeting is taking place. Let's cut to the pictures again. Live pictures from
Looks like it's a done and
outside Fadnavis. Okay, this is Shrikant Shinde, the son of Chief Minister Eknath
Who will be
Shinde
the Chief Minister face, because this is something I'm very big.
I am a Karyakarta. We should wait for some time.
So what is the mood now? Because now there is a meeting that is going to happen. What is the further course of how the Shivsena has been constantly celebrating across Maharashtra?
Yeah. We have got very good numbers, which we expected. I think I would thank all the voters, Janta of Maharashtra, who stood behind Mahayuti and gave this landslide victory.
Interestingly, it is Aditya Thackeray who is trailing from
People are showing his the way he has worked for 5 years. जिस तरीके से unavailable रहे, from the starting we were saying, unavailable and not accessible MLA. I think he is on the verge of losing his seat. So I think people in last 2.5 years, the way Eknath Shinde has worked, the way he has carried forward the legacy of Balasaheb Thackeray, the way Mahayuti has worked under his leadership, and the way Mahavikas Aghadi or the Ubhata Netas, leaders, जो सिर्फ गाली गलोच और आलोचना, उसके सिवा उनको 2.5 साल में कुछ जमा नहीं करने के लिए, उसमें से एक नाम था आदित्य ठाकरे का भी. लोगों ने उनको उनकी जगह जो है दिखाने का काम इस इलेक्शन में किया है.
The blame game has already started because it's also Congress saying that it is because of Uddhav Thackeray.
It is their business. It is not our business.
So Shrikant Shinde there speaking to the media and very clearly saying that the legacy of Balasaheb Thackeray has been taken over by the Eknath Shinde group. Very clearly, because that's the verdict that's coming out from Maharashtra, and we can see those visuals of that meeting taking place at Devendra Fadnavis' residence, which has Vinod Tavre in there, also Piyush Goyal in that meeting at Devendra Fadnavis' residence.
Okay, Ratan Sharda is back with us on the panel. Ratan Sharda, since you like to engage with provocative thoughts, can I attempt and provoke you? The difference between June and now is that the RSS came out and mobilized cadres, and that's getting reflected in BJP's numbers. The RSS perhaps was not one with the BJP cadres in the general elections in Maharashtra, and that's why the BJP went down to 9 seats from 23. Now they have come back.
Well, if you remember what I said to Arnab when he took my interview about my critical article, I clearly said the issue is within BJP, not BJP and RSS. Because the lack of cooperation of RSS in Maharashtra or anywhere else, including UP, etc., not because RSS didn't want to support. It was that BJP cadre, BJP middle leadership didn't think it was necessary to seek support of all the supporters of BJP. Arrogance. That's why I suffered. Well, I should say a sense of
realization from the BJP.
सब ठीक चल रहा है, सब बढ़िया चल रहा है, मोदी जी हैं, सब ठीक हो जाएगा, 400 पार एटसेट्रा.
Now this is
that realization.
आराम
से बात करने, आराम से बात करने.
I was doing the job of provoking him, but why are you getting into it? I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it.
So I thought RSS was an organization without any expectation.
नहीं, expectation नहीं है.
There is no expectation. See, अगर आप मेरे से
बीजेपी को जिताना है.
Okay,
आप प्रवोक नहीं कर सकते मुझे. आप प्रवोक नहीं कर सकते मुझे. मैं प्रवोक होने से बहुत पार हूँ.
आपको प्रवोक नहीं कर सकते.
आप सुनिए ना मेरी बात. सुनिए तो सही मेरी बात.
आज पता नहीं आप
सुनिए तो सही बात मेरी.
घर से आपको उपदेश मिला है
कि उनसे ही बात कर लो. आप उनसे ही बात कर लो. कर्नाटका में लीड कर रहे हैं, बड़ी चर्बी आ रही है. कर्नाटका में 3 सीटें कांग्रेस की आ रही है, बड़ी चर्बी आ रही है आपको. सुनिए मेरी बात.
देखो, निखिल कुमार स्वामी को किसने हराया? निखिल कुमार स्वामी को बीजेपी ने हराया. निखिल कुमार स्वामी को जेडीएस के वोट पूरे मिले.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं? कहां लेके जा रहे हैं?
Okay, let's just focus on Maharashtra. That's the big verdict today. Let's just focus on Maharashtra. Let Ratan Chadha have his say.
I don't expect you to troll, yaar.
हराया RSS.
I don't expect you.
All right.
You to troll, yaar. You come all the way Bangalore to troll me. All the way from Bangalore to troll me. ट्रोल करिए ना जिसको कर रहे हैं. मुझे क्या कर रहे हैं? मुझे बात तो करने दीजिए ना. मैंने कहा
क्या तो आपको ये उम्मीद नहीं होगी कि महाराष्ट्र में ये आंकड़े बीजेपी को आने वाले हैं?
वहाँ पर हरियाणा, झारखंड, जहाँ भी आप देखेंगे, महाराष्ट्र देखेंगे, हरियाणा देखेंगे, जहां बीजेपी और आरएसएस केडर ने मिलकर काम किया, जहां हिंदुत्व की बात की, वहां उनको वोट मिले. अपेक्षा से अधिक मिले महाराष्ट्र में. ये कहूंगा आप खुश हैं इससे? आप खुश हैं? मैं कह रहा हूं कि महाराष्ट्र के अंदर बीजेपी को अपेक्षा से अधिक सीटें मिली, सारी युति को अधिक मिली. ये कह दूं मैं खुश हूं उससे. सत्य यह है कि लोगों ने वोट दिया है. सत्य है कि लोगों को पश्चाताप था कि मोदी जी को हमने वोट नहीं दिया, मोदी हार रहे थे. मैंने आज से 3 महीने पहले बात कही थी. देखिए,
महाराष्ट्र में पैसे पानी की तरह बहाए गए हैं. ये भी
मैंने 3 महीने
वाला चुनाव भी है. ये भी चीज मानना पड़ेगा.
मैंने 3 महीने पहले नहीं, 1 मिनट, मैंने 3 महीने पहले बात कही थी कि कांग्रेस और इंडिया को जितने वोट मिलने थे पोलराइज मिल चुके. बीजेपी के केवल 2-3% और वोट चाहिए. बीजेपी विल कम बैक टू द गेम. दैट इज व्हाट हैज हैपेंड.
It is basically the winning edge comes from RSS.
I would not be so arrogant. See, I won't be so arrogant. I won't be so arrogant to claim.
Okay. Now you guys have to be fair. You can't have a 2-pronged, 3-pronged attack on Ratan Chadha. Let him speak. Okay, let him speak.
I'm not arrogant enough to claim that the victory, the victory is due to RSS. I'm just saying, by putting people on to go out and vote, that 4% increase that has happened.
Force comes from RSS.
That has come to BJP
as ground level support. That force comes from RSS. That has to be taken.
I have met voters. They said, भैया गलती हो गई उस समय जब मोदी जी के हम वोट देने नहीं गए. हम जाएंगे और हम समझ सकते हैं कि हमारे विरुद्ध बहुत लोग हैं और लोगों ने वोट दिया.
Okay, there's also news breaking in on your screen because now Rahul Narvekar has also reached Fadnavis's residence. Rahul Narvekar is there in that big meeting. Vinod Tavde is there at Fadnavis's residence. Also, you can see those visuals. Piyush Goyal is there at Fadnavis's residence. Now that big meeting taking place, and is it all going to boil down to who the chief minister is going to be? Has there been? Was there ever a consensus? Who the chief minister will be? BJP's national spokesperson Sudhanshu Trivedi joins us now. Sudhanshu ji, if you can hear me. Okay, Sudhanshu ji, if you can hear me. The way the trends are showing now, I don't think I'll have to wait. I think we can call it a victory for the BJP and for the Mahayuti. So congratulations on that first. This is a big victory because it's a landslide victory. The numbers are showing it, Sudhanshu ji.
Definitely the type of victory which we attained in Maharashtra, BJP is showing its all-time best performance. And ये थोड़ा इको कर रहा है, इसको ठीक करवा दीजिएगा. बहुत ज़्यादा इको कर रहा है. So BJP has shown its all-time best performance. And there is also an interesting, you can say, race going on. That whether Mahavikas Aghadi's combined seats will be more or Eknath Shinde ji's Shiv Sena's seat will be more. Now we have to see it. Another interesting thing is to watch that whether any of the party of Mahavikas Aghadi on alone will be able to get 29 seats or not, which seems quite unlikely, that they will be having the constitutionally the status of the main opposition party or leader of the opposition. But one thing I would like to say, this election was, we used to have a phrase in our party, Vichar Parivar, means ideology and the family. This was clear-cut, a tussle between whether the people will give a mandate for the favor of Vichar or for the favor of Parivar. Now there is a decisive mandate by Maharashtra people that they have gone to the favor of those who were having the legacy of Vichar, yani Vichar ki virasat ke saath rahe, and those who were trying to say that shed the Vichar, shed the ideology and just have the legacy of the family, उसको उन्होंने रिजेक्ट किया है। तो परिवार की विरासत को नकारा है और विचार की विरासत को उन्होंने साथ में लिया। और ये भी कहना चाहूंगा,
सुधांशु जी थोड़ा झारखंड पे भी चले जाइए।
It's going to be 4 versus Sudhanshu Trivedi.
झारखंड को तो लग रहा है भारत का हिस्सा नहीं मान रहे,
वो खारिज हो गया।
हाँ बिल्कुल, झारखंड
का नैरेटिव तो बिल्कुल आपके चेहरे पे गिरा।
मैं बहुत
मुंह की खाई है आपने नैरेटिव पे जो आपने क्रिएट करने की कोशिश की है।
जी
सर जी, मैं कहना चाहूंगा झारखंड में हम 30 और वो 48 वो तो चेहरे पे गिरा है और 225 और 53 चेहरे पे नहीं गिरा है। चेहरे पे गिरना ये होता है। Still BJP is having 26 seats and JMM is having 28 seats. After the final results come, sir, ये काहे आप पर? Why you are becoming so desperate, sir? Why you are becoming so desperate? As far as Jharkhand is concerned, definitely the trends up till now is not as our expectation. But even if these trends convert into results, so I would like to ask, EVM सही काम कर रही है कि नहीं झारखंड में? EVM ने झारखंड में सही काम किया और महाराष्ट्र में सही काम किया। Exactly in the same manner that in Haryana it has not worked well, but in Kashmir it worked.
That attack has already arrived. Okay, Manasvi, just a minute. सुधांशु जी, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि आप बहुत स्पष्ट बोलते हैं। महाराष्ट्र में अब लड़ाई आपकी महाविकास आघाड़ी से नहीं है, अब लड़ाई आपस के दलों में है कि चेहरा कौन होगा। आप ये आज रिपब्लिक पे बता सकते हैं कि देवेंद्र फडणवीस क्योंकि इतनी बड़ी जीत है, जीत का सेहरा उनके सर है, या फिर एकनाथ शिंदे क्योंकि बीएमसी के भी चुनाव हैं, बीएमसी इलेक्शंस आर आल्सो देयर। क्या आप एक मराठा चेहरा को उस समय हटाना चाहेंगे? वो आपके लिए नुकसानदेह हो सकता है। जी
देखिए, हमारे यहाँ नेतृत्व और उनके यहाँ नेतृत्व में क्या फंडामेंटल डिफरेंस मैं बताना चाहता हूँ। एमवीए में सबसे पहले उद्धव ठाकरे जी का बयान आया शिवसेना का कि उद्धव ठाकरे जी को सीएम प्रोजेक्ट करना चाहिए। तब शरद पवार जी ने कहा नहीं, जिसकी संख्या ज्यादा होगी वो सीएम बनेगा। दिस वॉज देयर माइंडसेट। And the day on which the elections were announced, in the press conference in our CM and both deputy CM were there, same question was asked by media to Devendra Fadnavis ji कि आपका सीएम कौन होगा। देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी ने मुस्कुराते हुए एकनाथ शिंदे जी की तरफ देखा और एकनाथ शिंदे जी ने मुस्कुराते हुए कहा हमारा काम ही हमारा सीएम होगा। दिस इज द लेवल ऑफ कोहेरेंस व्हिच वी आर हैविंग एंड दिस इज द लेवल ऑफ
let's see
we are having. So be rest assured that on 26th of November, that is the last deadline of formation of the government, there was a dark event associated with 26/11 in Mumbai. Now a new era, a new dawn will emerge on 26/11 of this year, and that will lead Maharashtra to a new epoch of development.
Sudhanshu ji, now it is very clear that the opposition has surrendered after the results. Now they are being called out. No. Why I'm saying this? No, listen to me. Why I'm saying this? No. Tanveer Ahmed, you'll have to listen to me. I am saying this because now you are relying on an infighting within the Mahayuti. You are relying on an infighting between the Mahayuti that they are going to fight over the CM post. Now, Sudhanshu ji, this is very clear now from what we can see. They are relying on a fight that opens up within the Mahayuti for the CM post. Yes.
I want to make it very clear what happens. There is no issue of contradiction in our coalition, because when we and Shiv Sena, the entire Shiv Sena was having a coalition, then it was having an ideological gel also. There was no conflict in our thought process, and we were working together since one generation, more than one generation. The same thing happened with Eknath Shinde ji. who is now heading the Shiv Sena. So there is no issue of conflict. The conflict was there because there is a diametrically opposite view and there is a great deal of distraction between the workers of Congress party and the Shiv Sena. So that is what emerging. I am giving an example in the Thane area.
When you entered Maharashtra, you were the smaller brother
On
in
this
1990s.
issue,
Now you are a bigger brother. How do you feel that you have completely dethroned Shiv Sena and actually occupied the Shiv Sena vote bank? How do you feel on that betrayal? कैसा लग रहा है आपको कि एक रीजनल पार्टी जो हिंदुत्व के ऊपर बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही थी उसको आपने कंप्लीटली डेसिमेट कर दिया है? हाउ डू यू फील ऑन दैट फ्रंट? एंड ऑल्सो इन दिस इलेक्शन व्हाट यू हैव डन इज यू हैव डिवाइडेड द टॉप रीजनल पार्टीज. एनसीपी के टुकड़े कर दिए, शिवसेना के टुकड़े कर दिए. हाउ डू यू?
All right. Sudhanshu ji, before you respond to that, I just want to go across to Alisha because my colleague Alisha is there at Eknath Shinde's residence. He's come out. He's speaking to the media. It's very, very important what he says. Alisha?
अरे तुम्ही एक मराठीत पहिले एक मिनिट मैं हिंदीत देतो ना. मी सर्वप्रथम महाराष्ट्रातल्या
मॅडम थोडा
झाले सगळे.
हा ओके. हा एक हाय करून का
बोलू आता का? सर्वप्रथम महाराष्ट्रातल्या तमाम मतदारांचं मी मनापासून अभिनंदन करतो. मनापासून मतदारांना धन्यवाद देतो की या निवडणुकीमध्ये महायुतीला अगदी थम्पिंग मेजॉरिटी, मी अगोदरपासून सांगत होतो की थम्पिंग मेजॉरिटी मिळेल. खरं म्हणजे लँडस्लाईड विक्टरी अशा प्रकारचा विजय या ठिकाणी महायुतीला मिळालेला आहे. मी त्याबद्दल तमाम मतदारांचे महाराष्ट्रातल्या मनापासून अभिनंदन करतो आणि माझ्या लाडक्या बहिणी यांचं देखील मनापासून अभिनंदन करतो. लाडक्या बहिणींनी मोठ्या प्रमाणावर मतदान केलं, लाडक्या भावांनी मतदान केलं, लाडक्या शेतकऱ्यांनी मतदान केलं आणि त्याचबरोबर लाडक्या माझ्या ज्येष्ठांनी मतदान केलं. समाजातल्या प्रत्येक घटकाने या ठिकाणी भरभरून महायुतीला मतदान केलं. गेले 2-2.5 वर्ष जे महायुतीने काम केलं त्या कामाची पोचपावती या निवडणुकीमध्ये जनतेने दिली आणि म्हणून महाराष्ट्रातल्या जनतेला मी पुन्हा एकदा त्यांचे मनापासून आभार मानतो, त्यांना मनापासून धन्यवाद देतो की पूर्णपणे जे काम आम्ही केलं 2.5 वर्षामध्ये त्याचं मोजमाप, नोंद आणि त्याची कामाची पोचपावती या महाराष्ट्रातल्या जनतेने आम्हाला दिलेली आहे. खरं म्हणजे आता आम्ही 2.5 वर्षात जे काम केलं, आता पुढच्या कार्यकाळामध्ये आमची आणखी जबाबदारी वाढली आहे आणि म्हणून जनतेला त्रिवार वंदन करतो आणि माझ्या सर्व कार्यकर्त्यांना देखील महायुतीच्या मनापासून धन्यवाद देतो. महायुतीचे सर्व कार्यकर्ते मनापासून काम करत होते आणि म्हणूनच हा विजय, एवढा मोठा विजय मिळतोय. मी माझ्या ठाणे मतदारसंघातल्या कोपरी पातपाकाडी मतदारसंघातले देखील मतदारांना धन्यवाद देतो की खूप मोठ्या लीडने, मार्जिनने त्यांनी मला काम.
This is a big margin that we have got.
त्यामुळे मी पुन्हा एकदा सगळ्यांना मनापासून खूप खूप शुभेच्छा. मनापासून
I once again would like to thank every voter of the state.
आज मैं महाराष्ट्र के तमाम मतदाताओं को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ, उनका अभिनंदन करता हूँ क्योंकि ये विक्ट्री जो है ये लैंडस्लाइड विक्ट्री है. ये मैंने कहा था कि महायुति को थम्पिंग मेजॉरिटी मिलेगी और इसीलिए मैं तमाम मतदाता जो है, मेरी लाडली बहनाओं को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ, लाडले किसानों को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ और लाडले हमारे भाई है, लाडले सीनियर सिटीज़न हैं, सभी वर्ग जो है, सभी वर्ग को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि उन्होंने ऐसी विजयश्री प्राप्त कर दी है कि न भूतो न भविष्य तो ऐसी विक्ट्री जो इस बार मिली है, जो 2-2.5 साल हमारी महायुति ने काम किया है, ये महायुति ने जो काम किया है उसके काम के ऊपर ये जनता ने शिक्का मुर्तब किया है, काम को तवज्जो दिया है, प्राथमिकता दी है, और इसीलिए महायुति को इतनी बड़ी जीत हासिल हुई है। इसलिए मैं महायुति के पूरे महाराष्ट्र की जनता को तो धन्यवाद देता ही हूँ, उनका स्वागत करता हूँ, लेकिन महायुति के सभी कार्यकर्ताओं को भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ। उन्होंने जो काम किया है बहुत ही बढ़िया काम किया है और इस चुनाव में हमारे महायुति को जिताया है, इसलिए मैं बहुत बहुत उनका आभारी हूँ। हाँ,
मुख्यमंत्री को लेकर कोई अब तक बातचीत हुई है?
अभी देखिए, अभी अंतिम निकाल आ रहे हैं और जब पूरे आंकड़े आ जाएंगे तो जैसे हम चुनाव लड़े साथ में सभी के समन्वय से सब एकजुट होकर, वैसे ही आगे का भी जो निर्णय है हम लोग तय कर लेंगे। कोई ऐसा हमारे में मतभेद नहीं है।
सर, बीजेपी का ये कहना है कि जिसके ज्यादा नंबर होंगे उनका मुख्यमंत्री होगा, तो क्या इसको?
देखिए, ऐसा कोई भी हमारा तय नहीं हुआ है। अभी पहले तो अंतिम फैसला जो है, अंतिम आंकड़े आने दो, उसके बाद हम तीनों पार्टी बैठेंगे। हमारे वरिष्ठ जो है प्रधानमंत्री जी है, मोदी जी है, अमित भाई है, नड्डा जी है, और सब हमारे जो तीनों पार्टी के प्रमुख लोग हैं, हम बैठेंगे और उसके ऊपर जैसे हम चुनाव लड़े साथ में एकजुट होकर, वैसे ही उसके ऊपर भी फैसला है एकजुट से।
परिवार की ओर से काफी टीका कर रही है, लेकिन आप देख रहे हैं कि आदित्य ठाकरे ही वर्ली से ट्रेल कर रहे हैं।
देखिए, अभी मैं कहता हूँ उनका 2.5 साल तो आरोप लगाने में गया, अभी तो कम से कम उन्होंने अपने गिरेबान में झाँक कर देखना चाहिए। लोगों को आरोप पसंद है या काम पसंद है? हम आरोपों का उत्तर आरोप से नहीं दिया है, हम उसका जवाब जो है काम के माध्यम से दिया है। इसलिए जो काम बोलता है और 2.5 साल में जो काम किया है वो जनता ने देखा है और जनता की आवाज़ बनकर हमने काम किया है। जनता को जो चाहिए वो हमने देने की कोशिश की है। इसलिए हमारे सरकार में आम जनता के जीवन में बदलाव हो जाए, सुख समृद्धि आ जाए, आनंद आ जाए, इसलिए एक तरफ विकास किया हमने, दूसरी तरफ कल्याणकारी योजनाएं की। इसी के लिए आज ये बहुत बड़ी लैंडस्लाइड विक्ट्री आज हम देख रहे हैं।
महाराष्ट्र में महिलाओं की वोटर जो है, महाराष्ट्र में काफी ज्यादा तौर पर
महिला इसलिए लाडली बहना योजना जो है, क्योंकि नहीं, लाडली बहना योजना जो है, लाडली बहनाओं को कभी भी किसी सरकार ने विचार नहीं किया था, हमारी सरकार ने किया, इसलिए वोटिंग परसेंटेज भी बढ़ गया है। बाकी भी हमारे लाडले बहनों का लाडले भाइयों का भी वोटिंग परसेंटेज, सभी लोगों ने परसेंटेज ऑफ वोटिंग बढ़ा दी। और इसीलिए मैं इतना ही कहूँगा कि देखिए, केंद्र और राज्य सरकार मिलकर जब काम करता है तो ऐसे प्रकार के काम होते हैं, डेवलपमेंट होती है, और उसी का नतीजा जो है हम देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पर हर एक काम में हमें राज्य को केंद्र सरकार ने भी मदद की है, और निश्चित रूप से मोदी जी ने भी हमेशा सहयोग रखा है, मार्गदर्शन रखा है, और इसलिए ये जीत जो है हमारी बहुत ही ऐतिहासिक जीत है, ऐतिहासिक हिस्टोरिकल विक्ट्री है।
So Eknath Shinde there thanking the people for the landslide mandate that's been given to Mahayuti. Eknath Shinde very clearly saying, because he knows that question is going to be put forward, he's very clearly said that it will be a decision taken by the alliance who will be the next CM. Now, very categorically that question was asked and he said the alliance will decide. And those visuals from outside Ajit Pawar's residence, there is massive celebration going on in Baramati. And we have Sudhanshu Trivedi with us. Sudhanshu ji, if now that's Eknath Shinde on camera saying it for you makes things easy. He's saying the alliance will decide the name.
It's not that he is making the things easy. In our alliance, everything is going easy. That is very clear and evident. As I was already mentioning, the day on which the elections were announced, the same question was asked to Devendra Fadnavis, and the manner in which you have seen the coherence between Devendra Fadnavis ji and Eknath Shinde ji, the same thing is reflecting from his statement. So that is very clear. उसका एक और भी कारण है, हम साथ में हैं विचार की वजह से, और वो साथ में आए थे सत्ता की वजह से। एक और चीज मैं दर्शकों को याद दिला दूं, शायद वो भूल गए हों, एनसीपी और कांग्रेस बनी क्यों थी? This nationalist Congress party was formed after breaking away from the Congress on the issue of the foreign origin leadership. जब सोनिया गांधी जी को नेतृत्व दिया गया था, तभी इन्होंने अपना नाम राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस रखा था। बाद में सत्ता के लिए एक हो गए, और शिवसेना ने भी विचार को छोड़ा, सत्ता के लिए एक हो गए। तो वो सत्ता के लिए बना हुआ स्वार्थपरक गठबंधन था। हमारे यहाँ फिर भी सामंजस्य वाला विषय था। अगर आप ईमानदारी से किसी शिवसेना कार्यकर्ता से पूछे क्या उसे अच्छा लगता था कि भाजपा के साथ नहीं रहना चाहिए और कांग्रेस के साथ रहना चाहिए, मुझे लगता है वहां का नेतृत्व नहीं समझ पाता होगा, पर हर शिवसेना का कार्यकर्ता दिल से यह मानता था कि उसका नेचुरल अलायंस भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ है। तो मुझे लगता नेता उधर खड़े रह गए और कार्यकर्ता
तो
और वोटर
वापसी के लिए भी कोई संकेत दे रहे हैं कि नेचुरल अलायंस तो हम थे, आप चले गए, आप हमारा साथ छोड़कर चले गए, अब हच ये हो गया।
तो देखिए, मैं तो कह रहा हूं वोटर वापस आ गया, कार्यकर्ता भी वापस आता दिख रहा है। अब उन लोगों को सोचना चाहिए कि उन्हें क्या करना होगा।
ये सब सुन रहे हैं, ये मुझे लगता है उद्धव ठाकरे जी भी सुन रहे होंगे। आज द काइंड ऑफ डेसिमेशन निरंजन दैट हैज हैपेंड इन महाराष्ट्र, इट्स अ वेरी वेरी।
एक लाइन आपको कहूं, देखिए
जी,
मैं एक लाइन ये कहूं, देखिए शिवसेना ये दावा करती थी कि वो छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की विरासत की बात करती है
जी,
और शिवाजी महाराज किस चीज में विश्वास करते थे? हिंदवी स्वराज्य। और उन्होंने जो साम्राज्य बनाया उसका नाम आगे जाकर हुआ हिंदू पद पादशाही। भारत के इतिहास में एकमात्र साम्राज्य जिसे हिंदू साम्राज्य कहा गया। और शिवाजी के लिए उनके राजकवि भूषण ने क्या लिखा था कि मोड़ राखे मुगल मरोड़ बादशाह राखे, राम नाम रख निज रसना सुघड़ में। यानी मुगलों को मरोड़ के रखा, बादशाहों को तोड़ के रखा, और राम नाम अपनी पवित्र जिह्वा पर धारण करके मोड़ राखे मुगल मरोड़ बार राखे बादशाह, और राम नाम रख निज रचना सुघर में, और बैरिन की हद राखी तेग बल शिवराज, देव राखे देवल स्वधर्म राख्यो घर में। यानी जो एनिमीज थे उनको तेग यानी तलवार यानी सेना के दम पर अपनी हद में सीमा के पार रखा, और देव राखे देवल यानी धर्म स्थानों में देवताओं को सुशोभित रखा और अपने धर्म को घर में। यही तो मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हमने किया है। जो मुगलिया मानसिकता के थे वो मरोड़े हुए थे, और जो बैरी थे जो आके 26/11 तक मुंबई में कर जाते थे वो हद से पीछे वहां खड़े हुए थे। राम नाम हमारे मुंह में था, और इसके साथ हमने देवताओं को यानी सारे तीर्थ स्थलों को उज्जवल किया और स्वधर्म राख्यो घर में। मगर जिन्होंने आकर औरंगजेब की कब्र पे मरसिया पढ़ने वाले एक व्यक्ति को
made out to the Muslim voters. Now either that vote appeal hasn't worked, or there was also a Hindu vote consolidation that happened. Which of the two would you pick?
मैं उसी पॉइंट पे आ रहा हूं। मैं जो सेंटेंस कहना चाह रहा था एंड सेंटेंस हो जाता, अगर औरंगजेब की कब्र पर मरसिया पढ़ने वाले व्यक्ति को महाविकास आघाड़ी राज्यसभा भेजती है, जो औरंगजेब को पातशाह गाजी जिंदा पीर रहमतुल्लाह अल सलेह कहते हैं, तो फिर अगर हमारे नेताओं ने कहा कि औरंगजेब फैन क्लब हो गए तो इसमें क्या गलत है? आप कहेंगे हम औरंगजेब की मरसिया पढ़ने वाले को राज्यसभा भेजेंगे और शिवाजी की हम विरासत के वो हैं। और ये इसलिए मान लो चूंकि मेरे परिवार में एक जमाने में हम उस विचार को मानते थे जिसे हमने छोड़ दिया जिस जमाने में मांगते थे, मगर अब हम साथ में आ गए। तो मेरा यह मानना है कि जो पोलराइजेशन की बात कही जाती थी, मुस्लिम समाज ने भी अगर ईमानदारी से देखा होगा तो उससे अगर सर्वाधिक टेंजिबल बेनिफिट्स मिले यानी तथ्यात्मक लाभ मिले हैं तो मोदी जी की सरकार में मिले हैं। और इसके बाद इसका यह भी प्रभाव पड़ता है कि अगर एक बार जो पुराना गीत था ना कि अपनी आज़ादी को हम हरगिज मिटा सकते नहीं, एक धोखा खा चुके हैं और खा सकते नहीं, शायद समाज को समझ में आया कि लोकसभा में गफलत में कोई गलतियां हो गई थी। अब मुझे लगता है कि शायद विवेक और बेहतर जागृत हुआ, और जो लोग उस समय वोटिंग डालने में या कुछ रिलक्टेंट रहे होंगे तो 4%
झारखंड में भी उठाया, महाराष्ट्र में भी उठाया। महाराष्ट्र में आपके मुद्दे चल गए, झारखंड में आपके मुद्दे नहीं चले, तो आप इस पे क्या कहना चाहेंगे? भाई एक नारा आपने दिया, बड़े पैमाने पे बटोगे तो कटोगे का नारा, वहाँ पे झारखंड में आपने घुसपैठिए का भी मामला उठाया, जनता ने पूरी तरह से उन मामलों को अस्वीकार कर दिया। तो देखिए, एक चुनाव के परिणाम को आपको प्राप्त हुआ है। लोकसभा चुनाव में आप कह रहे हैं कि जनता शायद जो है कि किसी तरह से चपेट में आ गई होगी। तो देखिए, चुनाव में तो जनता अपने ढंग से रिएक्शन करती है, लेकिन हमें नहीं लग रहा है कि इस चुनाव का विश्लेषण, जो महाराष्ट्र चुनाव का विश्लेषण कर रहे हैं, क्या आपको वो सही लग रहा है? आपको अपने मन से ही पूछ के बताइए आप।
हाँ, आप तो बिल्कुल मैं बात बताता हूँ। देखिए, आपने जिन मुद्दों की बात कही महोदय, मैं बहुत स्पष्ट करना चाहता हूँ, ये हमारे लिए चुनावी हार जीत के मुद्दे नहीं है। बांग्लादेश घुसपैठिए का मुद्दा हमारे लिए पिछले 30-35 साल से मुद्दा है। IMDT एक्ट के खिलाफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट में गए थे तो सर्बानंद सोनोवाल गए थे, जो हमारे बाद में सीएम बने जाके, और उन्होंने IMDT एक्ट क्रैश कराया था। हम देखिए, राम मंदिर का मुद्दा हो, बीच में मत डिस्टर्ब करिए भाई, इतना सब्र रखिए कि आप पूरा वाक्य सुनिए। आपने अपने टर्न पे बोलिए, दर्शकों के साथ न्याय होता है। अब मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, धारा 370 हो, राम मंदिर हो, बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठ का मुद्दा हो, राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा का मुद्दा हो, हमने 70 सालों में अपना स्टैंड कभी चेंज नहीं किया है। बल्कि
11 सालों से सरकार में हो,
आगे बढ़े, हम चुनाव जीते या हारे, हम 2 सीट के रहे,
झारखंड में बीजेपी की सरकार थी।
क्या तरीका है बार-बार बीच में बोलते चले जा रहे भाई? आप वहां पे स्टूडियो में होने का नाजायज फायदा उठा रहे हैं।
नहीं, आप ही बोल रहे हैं।
He's outside, Manasvi. Take it.
Manasvi, one second. I mean,
you want to add your question, then he'll respond to both.
हिमांशु जी, मेरा एक ही क्वेश्चन है आपसे, एक ही प्रश्न है मेरा कि 5 साल पहले झारखंड में आपकी
पूछ
सरकार
लीजिए
थी।
पहले,
उसके बाद तब आपको नहीं याद आया घुसपैठियों का मुद्दा है हमारे देश में? फिर आपको सडनली 1 महीने पहले, 2 महीने पहले लगा कि झारखंड में बहुत सारे घुसपैठी आ गए। पर घुसपैठी आते कहां से? झारखंड से तो आते नहीं। बांग्लादेशी अगर आते हैं देश में तो ये सेंट्रल का फेलियर है, हमारे होम मिनिस्ट्री का फेलियर है। हमारे बीएसएफ जवान क्या कर रहे हैं वहां पे? उनको क्या इंस्ट्रक्शन मिली हुई है? सवाल है। ये झारखंड के सीएम के कंट्रोल में नहीं आता। फिर आप बोलोगे शेल्टर दिए जाते हैं। अरे शेल्टर तक पहुंचने के लिए भी
वो समझ गए,
रास्ता मिलता है तो कहां? होम मिनिस्ट्री का फेलियर है। इसके ऊपर आपका सवाल,
He's got your point, let him answer.
क्या है आपका?
He's got your point, let him answer.
मनस्वी जी, जरा आप अपने मन को एकाग्र करिए तो आपको आंसर मिलेगा। इसी चुनावों में हेमंत सोरेन से पूछा गया तो उनके मुंह से क्या निकल गया? बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठिए तो बंगाल में ज्यादा है। यानी कहां से आ रहे हैं उन्होंने जवाब दे दिया। अब आइए, वो आते कहां से हैं? हमारी सरकार आने से पहले 2006 और 7 के असम के गवर्नर की रिपोर्ट है कि ऑन एन एवरेज पर डे 5000 लोग इन्फिल्ट्रेट करते थे। क्यों इन्फिल्ट्रेट करते थे? तब तक लैंड बाउंड्री एग्रीमेंट ही नहीं था, बांग्लादेश के साथ सीमा ही निर्धारित नहीं थी। आधा गांव भारत में, आधा बांग्लादेश में था। सबसे पहले 2016 में मोदी जी की सरकार ने आकर लैंड बाउंड्री एग्रीमेंट किया। नाउ इट इज क्लियरली डिमार्केटेड कि कौन सा भारत में, कौन सा बांग्लादेश में। अब हमारी वहां पर वैसे ही कांटे वाली सीमा बन रही जैसी पाकिस्तान के उस पर बन रही है। हमारी सरकार आने के बाद घुसपैठ रुक गई है, इसीलिए समस्या होनी शुरू हुई है। मगर मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं, लोकसभा चुनाव में शशि थरूर ने बांग्लादेश के अखबार मॉर्निंग स्टार में क्यों आर्टिकल लिखा था, मोदी हैज टू गो? क्यों भाई, चुनाव तो भारत में हो रहे थे, वो बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठियों के लिए लिखा था क्या? तभी कांग्रेस के रकीबुल हसन 10 लाख 25,000 जहां ये माना जाता सबसे ज्यादा बांग्लादेशी पॉपुलेशन।
एक मिनट, सुधांशु जी, बहुत डिमांड है आपसे क्वेश्चन करने के लिए। एंकर का कोई यहाँ पे काम ही नहीं है हमारा, सुचरिता और हमारा। हम छोटा सा ब्रेक लेंगे, उसके बाद विल कम बैक, विल टेक मोर क्वेश्चंस विद यू। टेकिंग अ फर्स्ट कमर्शियल ब्रेक ऑफ द डे, स्टे ट्यून्ड।
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, mass comm, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
Okay, we're going across. Let me go across also to Sushil Vyas, who's joining us. Sushil Vyas and Sudhanshu Trivedi continue to stay with us. Sushil Vyas, there was a statement that came in from Eknath Shinde. Even before the elections, he was asked a question on whether if the Mahayuti wins, he will be the chief ministerial face, to which he candidly said that we will sit together and discuss. He said the CM will be from NDA and that we will choose the chief minister together. So everyone's asking that question, whether there's any pressure on the BJP to invite him to become the chief minister. Because Fadnavis, it appears from all indications that he could be the next chief minister.
The day one when this election was announced, it was decided the present election will be fought against under the leadership of present Chief Minister, our leader Eknath Rautji Shinde, that we did. Now, and it was also decided that after the election, all elected MLAs will sit together of all three parties and they will elect their own leader, and that the elected leader will be our chief ministerial face. So there was no confusion of it all. There is no dispute as on now also. And our leader Eknath Rautji Shinde, just now I heard in your opening remark, I was hearing his press conference outside his residence on your channel. He said that our top leadership of three party will sit together and decide the chief minister.
I'm getting in a breaking reaction of Vinod Tavade. I'm just cutting across to that. Vinod Tavade is speaking live in Mumbai. I'm cutting across to that.
आणि रामदास आठवलेंचे RPI या सगळ्यांनी जे एकत्रित या राज्यात काम केलं, आणि माझं तर स्पष्ट मत आहे की अप्रत्यक्ष लाभाचं राजकारण आणि प्रत्यक्ष लाभाचं राजकारण, इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेव्हलपमेंट, रस्ते, पाणी, वीज, वंदे भारत, मेट्रो, म्हणजे अप्रत्यक्ष लाभाचं राजकारण, आणि प्रत्यक्ष लाभाचं राजकारण म्हणजे लाडकी बहीण, शेतकरी सन्मान निधी, शून्य बिल, या दोन्हीचा बॅलन्स एकनाथजी शिंदे, देवेंद्रजी फडणवीस आणि अजितजी दादा या तिघांनी केल्यामुळे जनतेला यांच्यावर विश्वास बसला. दुसरं मला असं वाटतं की भाजप शिवसेनेची जी नैसर्गिक युती होती ती शरद पवार साहेबांनी, उद्धवजींनी 19ला तोडली. त्याचा एक वेगळा राग विशेषतः माननीय बाळासाहेबांच्या मतदारांच्या मनात होता. रोज सकाळी राज्याचं राजकारण कलुषित होणारं वक्तव्य भांडूपवरनं यायचं, आणि ज्यावेळी एकनाथ शिंदेनी बाळासाहेबांचं हिंदुत्वाचं धनुष्यबाण, हिंदुत्वाचं शिवसेना नाव हे हिंदुत्वाच्या मूळ प्रवाहात भाजपबरोबर आणल्यामुळे एकनाथ शिंदे साहेबांना बाळासाहेबांच्या विचारांची मतं ही बीजेपीच्या बरोबर मिळाली. मला असं वाटतं की महाराष्ट्रातला हा विजय, बिहारमध्ये पोटनिवडणुकीत 4 पैकी 4 जागा एनडीए पुढे, उत्तर प्रदेशमध्ये 9 पैकी 6 जागा भाजप पुढे, आणि तसंच राजस्थानमध्ये 4 जागांवर भाजप पुढे. त्यामुळे देशातल्या या सगळ्या निवडणुकांमधलं चित्र हे सांगतंय की माननीय नरेंद्र मोदींच्या नेतृत्वाखालील एनडीएला जनतेने आपला विश्वास दाखवलेला आहे, आणि महाराष्ट्रातला विश्वास तर अभूतपूर्व आहे. तुमचा पुढचा प्रश्न असणार मुख्यमंत्री पदाचं काय. एकनाथ शिंदे, देवेंद्र फडणवीस, अजितदादा पवार आणि भाजपचं केंद्रीय नेतृत्व याबाबतचा निर्णय घेईल. आज महायुती म्हणून आम्ही विजयाचा आनंद घेतोय. खूप खूप धन्यवाद. महाराष्ट्र में मतदाताओं ने जो भाजपा महायुति को जबरदस्त जीत दिलाई है, माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में एकनाथ जी शिंदे, देवेंद्र जी फडणवीस और अजित दादा पवार, रामदास आठवले आरपीआई के, इन सब ने मिलकर जो चुनाव अच्छी तरह लड़ा, जो सरकार अच्छी तरह चलाई, विशेषकर मुझे लगता है कि प्रत्यक्ष लाभ की राजनीति और अप्रत्यक्ष लाभ की राजनीति होती है, अप्रत्यक्ष लाभ की राजनीति में जो पायाभूत सुविधा होती है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट होती है, वंदे भारत ट्रेन होती है, मेट्रो होती है, सड़क होती है, पानी होता है, और प्रत्यक्ष लाभ में लाडली बहना होती है, किसान सम्मान होता है, जीरो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल का विषय होता है। इसका एक बहुत सुरेख मिलाप एकनाथ जी शिंदे, देवेंद्र जी और अजीत दादा ने किया, और इसलिए जनता ने पूरा भरोसा रखा। साथ ही 2019 में माननीय शरद पवार साहब ने आदरणीय उद्धव जी को लेकर बीजेपी का अलायंस जो तोड़ा, वो माननीय बाला साहब ठाकरे जी के वोटर्स को पसंद नहीं आया। और जब एकनाथ शिंदे बाला साहब जी का हिंदुत्व का धनुष्यबाण, हिंदुत्व का शिवसेना ये नाम भाजपा के साथ मेन स्ट्रीम में ले आए, तो लोगों ने उनको भी बहुत अच्छी तरह से उसका स्वीकार किया। ये आज दिखाई दे रहा है। मुझे लगता है कि बिहार में 4 में से 4 जगहों पर एनडीए आगे है, उत्तर प्रदेश में 6 जगहों पर एनडीए आगे है, और राजस्थान में 4 जगह पर आगे है। तो देश में ये बता रहा है कि देश की जनता का फिर एक बार आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी पर उन्होंने अपना विश्वास जताया है। आपका सवाल ये होगा कि मुख्यमंत्री किसका होगा, कौन होगा? तो एकनाथ शिंदे जी, देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी, अजीत दादा पवार और भाजपा का केंद्रीय नेतृत्व साथ मिलकर इस विषय में निर्णय करेंगे।
Just getting in a breaking video also of Devendra Fadnavis being congratulated by leaders in the BJP in Maharashtra. I'll play out that video in just a few minutes. I have Gaurav Bhatia also joining us. Gaurav Bhatia of the BJP, and Sushil Vyas continues to stay with us of the Shiva Sena Eknath Shinde faction. Gaurav, congratulations for Maharashtra, but many asking what went wrong in Jharkhand.
First of all, let me thank the people of Maharashtra and Jharkhand for reposing their faith in the NDA and the BJP. And let's first discuss Maharashtra, because I think it's a historic victory for the Mahayuti. What is the message? The message is very strong and clear that Maharashtra, from a Mahavasuli Aghadi government, moved to a Mahayuti government, which is synonymous and symbolic of development, of transparency. Second, I think it was high time that, people who spread the message of vote jihad, who violate the model code of conduct with impunity, should be given a strong message. And thus, today it would not be wrong to say that the slogan that Narendra Modi ji gave, "Hum ek hain to safe hain," resonated with the people of Maharashtra as well as all across India. Third and most importantly, this was a battle of ideology. Bala Sahab Thackeray ji is a revered leader for us, and he symbolized Hindu pride. One person who did Gaddari, and that is the term that Mahavasuli Aghadi has been using, with the ideology of Bala Sahab Thackeray was Uddhav Thackeray. And he has been given a befitting reply, and people believe that Bala Sahab Thackeray ji's ideology of Hindu pride remains safe with the Mahayuti and not with his son Uddhav Thackeray.
Gaurav, I have I have some breaking news coming in. I want to go across to the breaking news and then I'll come to you. I have a breaking visual. Can I please play that visual out right now? That's the visual of Devendra Fadnavis being congratulated by the central leadership as well. You can see that Bhupendra Yadav is there. Bhupendra Yadav congratulating Devendra Fadnavis. And we are also getting in breaking news now that Union Home Minister Amit Shah has dialed Eknath Shinde. Amit Shah has spoken to Eknath Shinde and also Ajit Pawar. His first call went out to Devendra Fadnavis. When he spoke to him, congratulated him on the fantastic numbers. It's the BJP's best ever tally in the state of Maharashtra. And for this man, Devendra Fadnavis, who's been working silently for the last few years, he was by the way, one of the only chief ministers who served a complete 5-year term in the recent past. And we're also getting in a reaction, I think, from Sandeep is speaking to Devendra Fadnavis's family. I'll get that, but these are pictures coming in. And more and more breaking news pictures also coming in. Pictures and updates coming in from Mumbai. I'm going across to that. These are live pictures. That's my colleague Sandeep there. He's getting us a live report. There's more celebrations.
घर के बाहर महिलाएं भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता जो हैं वो जुड़ चुके हैं. नाच गाना हो रहा है, जश्न मनाया जा रहा है. भाजपा की सरकार बन गई है. कितनी खुशी है आपको?
बहुत ज्यादा खुशी है. हमारी लाडकी बहनों ने देवा भाव को अपना वचन निभाया. देवा भाव ने इतना मेहनत किया था, इतनी योजनाएं लाई थी.
Just lost that line there, but I want to play these pictures, and while I play these pictures, I want to go across to also Ratan Chadha to get in a word, and I'll go back to both Sushil and Gaurav, because we discussed it last evening. I asked him for a few statistics, because I still remember, Uday Dada, after the 2024 verdict in June, the Lok Sabha elections, Ratan Chadha's piece in The Organizer went viral. He wrote about the need for the BJP to introspect. He was critical of the BJP, and rightfully.
I agree with it.
And rightfully. Yeah, rightfully. And after that, in Haryana, you see something changed. And what changed was also the silent role of the RSS. And in Maharashtra, Ratan Chadha, I want you to tell viewers, because I spoke to him last evening and he told me the extent to which the RSS went in Maharashtra as well in this election, which may also be a reflection in the voter turnout number. If you look at the 5% extra this time around, it's a record turnout in the last 30 years. Ratan Chadha, what changed? What did the RSS do in Maharashtra?
Since last 1.5 months or more, RSS has been working closely with BJP leaders. It has been harnessing the strength of cadre on the ground, working in close coordination at every level, including street and ward level, to bring people out to vote. It has taken 40,000 small mohalla level meetings where people have been called, they have been explained the issues, not even asked to vote for a particular party, but to go out and vote and also look at what are the national interest issues. I had very little time. I also did 3 meetings, and everywhere I saw the mood was upbeat. People felt that they had not gone to vote, it has gone against them. They also realized the risk around which MV has been working and the way it has gone anti-Hindu and in the name of pro-minority, gone into totally fatwa type of roles. They have been going out of way to appease minorities. That is what people told me. They told us, why didn't